Ну что, давайте знакомиться. Родители долго спорили, как меня назвать. Мама хотела дать мне имя Петр, а папа Федор. В итоге они пошли на компромисс, и теперь я Федор. В этом году мы с друзьями закончили ТПУ и решили отметить это событие в деревне. Там когда-то жила моя бабушка. А еще там, кажется, родился известный советский маньяк, ударник социалистического труда. В общем, скоро нас всех ждет взрослая жизнь. Поэтому мы просто обязаны как следует отдохнуть в этом живописном уголке моей родной деревни Вжопово. Эх, если бы мы только знали, каким кошмаром закончится наше лето. Ну все, предыстория закончилась. Начинай игру! Доброе утро, мир! Как же здесь тихо и спокойно. Ближе к вечеру приедут мои друзья, и мы конкретно оттянемся. Устроим тусу вселенского масштаба.
No,
А пока надо немного осмотреться, привыкнуть к сельским реалиям.
Get used to the countryside. A. Oh, God. Oh, man. Okay. It's a little bit better. Oh my God, TV? Another bed? How's it going, Illusionary? Oh man, I used to have one of these in my house. That's a nice lamp. It's a lot of plate. Damn. Left us open.
Стой, псина! Куда ты идешь? Может, сперва стоит хотя бы зубы почистить?
Brush your teeth first? Okay. Oh, you're watching Home Improvement? Oh, good show. Good show. I'm doing good.
Самое время растрясти жирки.
Shake off the
Что может
fat.
быть лучше
Going
утренней
better
зарядки?
than morning workout. Okay. Turn on the radio and stretch your legs, lazy ass.
Так давай-ка по порядку, делай быстренько зарядку. И я помощник твой во всем, всех с тобой переживем. А иначе быть в беде, и придет пизда тебе. От инсульта и инфаркта ты скопытишься прям
Press
завтра.
control.
На гантели
Go out 10 times.
позажигай,
1,
поскорее
2,
растягивай.
3,
Делай руки, делай плечи,
4,
нихуя
5,
не делать
6.
легче. Помни ты
Oh.
про геморрой, жжет и будет жить герой.
Mhm.
Срать ты больше не захочешь, кровью все вокруг промочишь. Без здоровья в теле друг, превратишься вскоре в труп. Обгладают его кошки, те милашки
Okay.
в окошке, некрофилы с твоим телом.
And now the tilts. Q and E. Stretch. 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 I think we just gotta not get killed by a Yeti, maybe. Inspect the house and the yard. Oh, I can't turn this off. Okay. Oh, carrots?
Шо, пиздюк городской,
You
испугался?
skinny brat, are you scared? No? I shit myself.
Обосрался.
Слушай внимательно правила моего дома. Поддерживать чистоту, следить за скотиной, кое-чего поделать в теплице.
Okay.
И самое главное, не трахать
Do not fuck whores on my
шлюх на моей
bed. Okay.
кровати. Парень, ты вроде хороший. Эх, я тоже когда-то был молодым.
Highest fucked on
Натрахался
785
всласть.
women in
Я
one
видел
watermelon.
785
Bro.
женщин и один арбуз. Ладно, поболтали и хватит. Я пойду, а ты покорми кроликов. Свежая морковка где-то в дальней комнате. А то их, когда не покормишь, они трахают все, что
Just like
шевелится,
their-
как и их хозяин. А я пошел по делам.
Oh my
Еще
gosh.
увидимся, пиздюк городской.
Man's a playa. Find carrots and feed the rabbits. Okay.
Ёбаный дед! Чуть до инфаркта не довел.
Give me a heart attack. Bing, 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 bing. Right, we gotta feed the rabbits. I don't know where they are though.
Интересно, а не про этот ли арбуз говорил дед?
Figures. Oh, hopefully not. I don't want to see the one he stuck his peener in. How's it going, Angel? It's going good. Okay. Oh, here. Hey!
Я оставил тебе записку с заданиями на день. Она где-то в доме.
I forgot
Совсем
if I
забыл,
did
куда
everything
ее
on the list.
положил.
Remember, you little
Сделай
brat, I'm
все по
watching you.
списку.
Okay.
И помни,
He said
пиздюк, я
he said he
слежу за
stuck his
тобой.
pee-pee in a watermelon, and there's a watermelon out here. Finding out with important tasks. Okay. Hmm. Right, rabbits are pretty cool. Oh, here. I can't read the. Oh, vacuum the house, chop wood, feed the cat. Cat's name is Phallus. Pick up the battery from the guys. Fix Uncle Kolya's car. Don't fuck whores on my bed. Alright. Vacuum the house. How's it going, GB? I mean, you doing it? I don't even know where we're vacuuming. House is kind of. Like, kind of dirty. Put the vacuum cleaner back into. Okay. Okay. Chop wood. Throw it against the wall, right?
Дрова есть, а топора нет.
Am
Я
I
что,
supposed to
хуем
chop
должен
it
их
with my
рубить?
dick? Find and steal chopped firewood. Was that this?
Надо же. Кажется, тут собрались все мои
Oh, my
бывшие.
exes are here. What the what? Right, yes, use your dick. Alright, we gotta go steal. We have to go steal firewood. Who are we stealing from?
Здесь раньше жил председатель правления по имени
Recently,
Пари.
after his death,
После
the
его
village
смерти в
became
деревне
somewhat
стало
boring.
как-то скучно.
Dude, his house is kind of fucked up. Pavel died. Don't do as Pavel does. Got an achievement. Right. What is... Okay. Everybody has a fence. What am I supposed to steal from? There's wind there.
Это дом бабки моего друга Гоши. По молодости она всякое
Jeez, and she
творила.
died last
А
year
в
from
прошлом
anal
году умерла
cracks.
на летнем.
Oh my god. Oh lord. Is anybody left in here? Oh, they have a pool. She died of anal cracks. back will get you.
Эх, старый говновоз дяди
I don't really
Коли.
know
На
who the
самом
fuck
деле
he
никто
is,
не
but
знает,
it's
кто
still
этот,
kind of
блядь,
sad.
такой. Но все равно как-то грустно.
It's a thing? Is it like Fishers?
Это дом известного депутата. Недавно его поймали
He's
на
recently
взятке, и он
caught taking a
переехал.
bribe and moved out to his
Своему парню.
boyfriend's. Fair enough.
Сила земли, сила земли, сила земли, сила земли.
Earth power. Where's that music coming from? Bam, 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 bam. Didn't your mother teach you not to stick objects up your butt when you were a child? What?
Мужик, у тебя дрова есть?
No. Oh.
Сила земли, сила земли, сила земли,
Didn't
сила
hear it?
земли.
Oh no, it is up his. He is sitting on it. Bro, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. This is quite the town we're in. Yoink. But he'll never know. And if he rats on us, we're just gonna shove all the cucumbers up his ass.
Посмотрите-ка на него, дрова спиздил.
You bitch.
Будет меня еще жизни учить чувак, который...
He's trying to teach me about life, yeah. How's it going, Kendrick? Thank you for the snack tags. I gotta bring it inside. There's nothing in here that looks like No, thank you for the snack tag. Oh, there we go. Note. Okay. Feed the cat. Pick up the battery from the guys. Fix Uncle Koya's car. Don't fuck whores on my bed. Alright. Bring fish from the lake for the cat. Oh, okay. That's the cat. He's like, meow. I don't know where the lake is though. Really? Oh no.
Какой же здесь пароль? Что там мяукал этот пушистый фраер?
What's that furry sucker meowing about? Oh. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Yeah, no whores. Can we fuck them on the ground? That's not the bed. Huh? Huh? Hi, kitty. Meow, meow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 9. 1. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Say it again. Remember how many meows are at the end? I don't know. Much meow, big wow. Fuck. I have to go listen to him again. Meow, meow, meow. I could cheat, that is true. Fuck! Oh, I just can't count. Got it. Fish is already close. Hey, buddy.
Мужик, давай договоримся. Я, блядь, волшебная говорящая рыба. Сука, я выполню любое твое желание.
Which is true. I don't know, man. You said you're fucking magical fish. That's a little concerning. I don't know if I'm down with that. Let me get back up. We have a taser redeem. He speaks in English.
Эй, заебал. Давай исполню 3 желания. Хочешь? Увеличишь член, станешь
Make your
миллионером.
dick bigger,
съедешь
become a
бабки,
millionaire. Finally move out of your mom's house.
Это что, блядь, принципиально именно меня скормить своему сраному коту? Там дохуя рыбы в ящике.
Shit, little
Они
fish in
вообще
that
ни разу
box.
не
It's not
волшебные.
magical at all. I think I'm good, man.
Ладно, выдыхаем. Прости, если было
I
грубо
don't
с
usually
тобой.
act like this,
Я
do Mr.
обычно
Hey
так себя не
Fuck.
веду.
Why the
Мужик,
hell are you here
мистер.
ignoring me? This
Эй,
cat licked his
ау,
own
блядь,
ass.
нахуй! Этот кот
I
лизал
wanna
себе
die for his
жопу!
teeth.
Я не хочу умирать от его зубов!
I think it's the fish talking to me. Where'd the cat go? Uh-oh. I'm sorry, we're buffering. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're back. My bad. This is called YetiParty.
Тебе это аукнется, мудила. Попомни мои слова.
Haunt your asshole,
100
mark
лет
my
тебе
words. 100
проклятий,
years of
городская сволочь!
curses to you, city scum. Oh. Pick up the battery from the guys. I don't know who the guys are. Yeah, pick up the battery from the gun. Oh. Fair enough. Bro's dancing down here. Oh, piggy! Where'd you guys come from? Oh, they're grilling. Oh my gosh.
Леонид, покажи им класс! Аплодисменты Леониду!
He's getting it.
Вечер в хату, господа.
Слышь, петушочек, тут какой-то чушпан спиздил наши дрова. Был факт неуважения, понимаешь?
I don't know who stole your firewood.
Ты здесь вроде новенький. До твоего приезда дрова никто не пиздил, молочный братец. Так что мы с братинями подозреваем, что это был ты.
Shirt says I have my own
Гоняй
motivation.
по быренькому братикам за закусоном, и так уж и быть, мы тебя простим. В противном случае сядешь на
Ball's gonna go
бутылку.
up your ass.
Всё. Если будет что-нибудь хрустящее, бери килограммами, молочный бро. А после можно и за дела перетереть.
Я хочу кого-нибудь отпиздить. Я
I
очень
wish
хочу
I could beat
кого-нибудь
someone up today.
жестко
Oh,
отпиздить. Вот
please
бы
don't
сегодня
beat
я
us up.
кого-нибудь отпиздил.
okay. Let's not be on his radar. And we don't want to bottle up our ass. Gotta be here,
Магазин
no?
пока не работает. Продавщица опять забухала.
We could go find the cashier. It's not the butt cucumber guy, is it? Right, we gotta get their snacks. We gotta get this cashier over here. I don't know who it is. Hi, Pig. Hi. Are you there? I don't want a bottle up there. Not safe for I mean, it's literally this guy. Look at him. Cucumber butt. Dude, do you have any cucumbers that aren't pulled from your ass? Dude, do you have any pulled out ass cucumber? Oh my god. You have any cucumbers that aren't pulled from your ass?
Мужик, у тебя есть огурцы не из жопы?
Хорошо, что ты спросил. К счастью, все огурцы,
I've been in my ass, which means they are charged with earth power. Oh my god, they've all been in his butt.
Силой земли. Бери, не раздумывая. Это очень щедрое предложение.
Ew. Are they vibrating cucumbers? I don't know. I don't think we want to know. Why are we carrying these with our bare hands?
Ого! Это же Xiaomi Redmi опять! Тёлочки готовы
Chicks
пойти
ready
на
to do
что
anything
угодно,
just
лишь
to
бы
get
заполучить
this
этого
beast.
монстра.
Now all that's left is to find
Осталось
chicks.
только найти тёлочек. Надеюсь, Гоша захватит с собой парочку сучек. Я никому не присовывал.
I haven't
20
stuffed anyone for 20 years. We're just trying to get our dick wet. Here's a snack for you.
Ого, вот это подгон, молочный братец. Быстрее, чем в Яндекс Доставке. Так уж и быть, мы тебя прощаем. Бери свой аккумулятор и проваливай. Дедуля купил его у нас еще на той неделе.
Okay, well, enjoy your butt cumbers.
Погодь, братишек, ты походу мою мобилу нашел? Красава! Решил добровольно вернуть?
man.
Уважение, ёпта!
You're like the only one here that has a cell phone.
Смотри, только мамке ничего не рассказывай, а иначе я
Had sex
расскажу
with a
ей,
goat, and the
что
goat
ты
will confirm.
совокуплялся с козой. И коза подтвердит.
Oh god. They Russian? Because I think a Russian made this game. How's it going, Adam? We're just, you know, playing a horror game. It's called YetiParty. Right?
Теперь старый говновоз дяди Коли прослужит вечно.
Well, we fixed it. Go take a nap. Okay. That sounds like a good idea. It's nap time. I think the devs are Russian.
немного расслабиться перед сном.
You relax a little bit before bed. Did you get wild over there? Oh, thank you. This is our prepped for Halloween look. This is not the bed that we're napping in. Take a watermelon from outside and go to bed. We don't want to sleep with the watermelon. What if he already put his... What if it's lightly used? Or heavily used? We don't want it. Oh, thank you, Ted. Tim Burton would be proud. Well, I kind of waited last minute to make one, so I went with the Shibu model, so it wouldn't take me as long to rig. Here we are. Oh. Oh no!
Ежегодно сексуальному насилию подвергаются около 40 арбузов. В основном это делают извращенцы.
Every year, about 40 watermelons are sexually abused. Most of them are by perverts, maniacs, and streamers.
Не повторяйте это в домашних
This was
условиях,
performed by
даже если
professional
очень
stuntmen.
хочется.
Do not repeat this at home, even if you really want to. Not a single watermelon was hurt. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Доброе утро, моя девочка.
Good morning, my girl.
Сколько я спал. Вот что значит хороший, изнуряющий
Exhausting
секс.
sex. Oh my god. We American pie the watermelon. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You forgot. Oh, you're. Well, how is your stream? Oh my lord. I can't. What is this? What is this?
Ну и что это за глупые шутки?
There's a little banger in here. Look for friends in the house. Why don't they get in the house? Look for friends in the house. There's, oh, the truck's still on fire over there. Nobody's here. Played Fears of Fathom, Carson House. Oh, nice. Look for friends in the yard. Hello? Somebody's taking a shit, aren't they? We're gonna have to open this.
Девочка, хватит срать. Выходи скорее.
Girl, stop shitting. Come out quickly. Let's go. What is that picture? Is that the Yeti or is that the cat? Did she kill a cat? My god, look how many bunnies there are.
Ну хоть кто-то здесь трахается. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. Oh, the key is up. Key is up the cat's butt. I don't know where the cat is though. Oh Lord. Alright, kitty. You're gonna have to poop a key out or something.
What the? Oh. Oh, sorry. Alright. Thank you for the snack tax. Hoping to scare this kitty. Oh, look, she's gone.
О боже мой, маленькая девочка провалилась в дырку для
I'm gonna
говна.
have to
Я должен
save
ее
her.
спасти.
I'll have to do. Oh. Oh my god. What are we supposed to do with it? Alright, Daniel. Well, hello there. Look, we got a date. Hey, Hardian, how's it going? We're just, you know. I got me a lady. I gotta shut the door for this, you know. Can I shut this now? Look, watermelon. They don't have to defile you anymore. Where'd you guys come from? Oh. Look who's here.
Какие люди в Голливуде.
Been exhausted from the week.
Знатно ты
Right? She didn't say
обосрался,
much.
дружище. Мы с моей новой девушкой смеялись до слез. Кстати, знакомься, это Галя. Мы тебе трофейчик привезли.
A real live
Настоящую
woman.
живую
Remember my
женщину.
little sister
Помнишь мою
Alina?
сестренку
Well, she
Алину?
asked to come
Так
with
вот,
us.
она напросилась
There she
с
is in
нами.
the other
Вот
room,
она
fresh out of the
в
shower.
комнате.
Go get her
Так
while
что
she's
из
still
душа
wet.
хватай, пока
Why'd
тёплая.
you bring your sister? What? Hey, what will the watermelon think?
Девственник махровый. Вот тебе пара приемчиков, как соблазнить девушку. Спроси ее, вашей маме зять не нужен?
Ask her, isn't your mom
Лучше
looking
без
for a
меня.
son-in-law? Or taking a
Иногда
shower
она
without
точно
me?
твоя,
She'll be yours
бро.
in no time, bro. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Лол, лол, типа лол, типа
Лол.
лол,
Лол.
типа лол, типа. Боже ты мой.
I see you know how to pick them. Oh. Cat passed away. Monica is having health issues too. So, oh, hey Hardy, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
О мой бог, какая сочная телочка. Когда я увидел ее в
You're
первый раз, мой перчик моментально набыл в штанах от возбуждения. Она смотрела на меня так томно и так страстно. Мне показалось, что она хочет меня прямо здесь.
In front of her
на глазах
brother and
своего
his
брата и его
girlfriend? I
подружки.
don't... This is YetiParty.
А я повалил
Supposed to be
ее
a
на
horror
пол,
game.
жестко оттарабанил прямо на виду у всей семьи.
Right in front of the village.
Прости меня, но ты не мог бы перестать
All these
говорить
nasty
эти
things out
гадости
loud.
вслух?
My bad. You don't want to... Did you touch the watermelon? Don't touch the watermelon. Does your mom need a shower? I'll say sorry, I'm a
Прости, я
dumbass.
долбоёб.
Ты такой смешной. Тебя же зовут Федор. Очень красивое имя. Греческое?
Хуяческая.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your cat, Guardian.
Ты мне очень понравился.
It's always
Принеси
hard when they
пивка,
kind of get to
мы
that
с
age.
тобой поболтаем. И может еще чем-нибудь займемся?
Oh, we gotta go get this. We gotta go get beer out of the latrine. What the fuck? His health declined so fast. Oh no, I'm sorry. Look at this majestic animal. Don't fuck the elk though. What is going on out here? Like out there? Oh my god. 0 out of 10. Well, we haven't seen it yet. Oh my god. This is a banger though. This is about having sex with her? What happened over here? Oh, did he fight the pig? We're gonna get flowers for our lady here. Oh. Get it. Get it. Oh, door's open.
Когда я увидел впервые тебя, набухло в штанах в тот же миг у меня. Влюбился я с первого
Can I not grab any of these?
день и вел себя
I have one apple or something.
я своих о тебе лишь мечтал. Руками тебя очень нежно ласкал, и в губы твои я впивался губой. О боже, ну как хорошо мне.
Thank you for the snack tax.
Забудь про газлайтинг, забудь про абьюз. Ты мне заменил.
Why does one part of the store have Russian goods and another American ones?
А чего у вас половина магазина русская, а половина американская?
Да какие
Thank you for the snack
детей
tax.
купила?
Что?
Or whatever assets were available.
Нахуй, говорю, иди, долбоёб. Вопрос он мне тут задает. Покупай и не пизди.
Well, I mean, that's fair. Sorry. I guess I asked the wrong question. Not even expired. The snack mirror is after you. Do not steal, cash only. I can't get my change though. Ooh. Nutter wafers.
Зря вы сюда приехали. Здесь обитает настоящее
Real evil
зло.
lives here. Don't you understand why everyone is leaving here? Bigfoot lives in these woods.
В этих лесах живет Бигфут. Он
Bigfoot.
растерзает твою плоть.
He will rip your
Он
flesh. He will
вырвет
tear
твои
out your
глаза.
eyes. He will devour
Он
your
сожрет
heart.
твое сердце. Он вставит палец
He will
тебе
stick
в
his
жопу.
finger up your ass. He will stick a rusty nail in your urethra. He will fuck your dying body in front of the forest animals. Oh my god.
В общем, хорошего вечерочка.
Thanks. Beer to your girlfriend. Alright, well. Yeti, Beakfoot. Sounds like a creepo. Like, what happened here? Did you punch the pig? You're the Yeti. Plot twist. Why is everyone gotta be sus? I know. Oh, I think that's us. I don't think he's dead. Oh. Oh. Get yourself and your friends some booze. Oh, where's the other guy? Check it out. Alright, I guess we're going to the store. I am fucked up. Oh shit! Is everything okay with you? I don't think she's okay. Oof.
Светка, у тебя чё, выходной?
Do you have a day off? Bro. Oh, damn. Oh, is he gonna die? Oh, we want this though, huh? There's the Yeti! It's the Yeti. Damn. Oh, I can't walk.
О, а тут уже за все уплачено. Бомжур,
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Chicken dump, and I just got back from I'm sorry, Donuts. I'm sorry. The Yeti. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nobody heard us screaming?
Что это за место? Как я здесь оказался?
Yeah, where are we? Get out of here, you fucking drug addicts. I don't even know where we are though. This is like whispering and shit. Not the watermelon. We gotta follow the watermelon. We gotta follow our girl. Oh, a quarter's in my bag. Can we grab this? Turn on the glowing dildo. Okay. It might be. We might be the Yeti. Ooh, that's fancy. Big feet is big socks. Right? Oh my goodness. Paint me like one of your French girls. Oh, Piggy! Oh, we gotta go back the other way. I'm guessing. I don't... You know what that sounds like. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna see something we didn't want to see. Can you go this way? Oh, hey. A pig feet too, it's total and renamed and ram the kid. Oh my god. Right, somebody's getting railed. We're trying to bless the kid. Let's hope not. Or the pig. You know. Whoa! Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Have fun playing games. Congratulations, now you're an ardent communist. I don't want to be a communist. I'm not a commie. Maybe we gotta go back. It's actually so. Oh my god! YetiParty. Maybe I go back that way? I don't know. That Hitler? I guess I didn't look close enough. No, I don't think it's... That's a... I can't think of his name. That's not Hitler. Hitler wasn't a communist, though. Okay. Ow!
Беги, сука, беги!
Run. Oh my god. It's the pig. Oh, I died. Oh, so... Yeah, he was a socialist, but it said the achievement I got said we're communists, so that wouldn't be him. Stalin and Lenin, yeah. I just couldn't think of it. To play Bloodborne. Okay, so we go down this way. I don't even know if we have... Maybe we do. Okay, so we got that. And then I guess we just gotta start running? As we turn down... Piggy! Got a wide load coming through.
Беги, сука, беги!
Piggy! I don't feel like we're running, but I guess we are. Oh my god, pig, no! Please, Piggy, I didn't punch you. And I was running. Fucking keep up. Oh.
Я сейчас блевану.
Am I supposed to go somewhere and puke? I don't know. Yeah, drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. This dude is still fishing over here, though. Ladies? What is that light in our house? Is that our house?
Чел, ну ты и гораздо бухать. Да
Right.
тебя с одной бутылки пива унесло.
Just pop one bottle of beer.
Пока ты спал, кролики
When you're sleeping, the rabbits got hungry and fucked each other and knocked down the
дерево.
tree.
Мы
We
больше
can't
не
hang out in
можем
that
тусить,
weird
кроме
old
этого
man's house
странного
anymore.
старика. Но выход есть.
But there's a
Иди
way
к
out.
моей покойной
Go to my late
бабке.
grandma's house, look
Осмотрись там
around there a
немного
bit,
и
and we'll continue to
продолжим
party.
тусить. Кстати,
By the way, you
ключ от
pulled the
хаты ты
key to
вытащил
her
из
house out of the
котячьей
cat's
жопы.
ass,
Так
so
что
go.
иди, а
I
то мне
am feeling
очень
like shit.
хреново.
That's where the key came from.
Возьму светящиеся дилды со стола. А то
I'll
уже
take the glowing
стемнело.
dildo from the table. It's already dark out there. Oh no. Okay, we're slow. Go to late grandma's house. You're like, hey ladies, he wants to touch my fishing pole. Looking at you, my new girlfriend. Is this her house? Jesus. Fuck, I don't remember. I don't remember. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. This is a game of all time. This is great. This is hysterical. Dude's been fishing like all day and all night. He's in it.
Кажется, я уже где-то видел
I
этот
think I've seen
дом.
this house somewhere before. Ugh.
Так, мне надо подумать. Если бы это была
Why is
беспонтовая
Uncle... If
инди-игра,
that was a
а
useless
я
indie
по
game, I would have to go back and forth to activate the next script. Resident Evil fan? Well, it seems to have survived.
Вот черт! Готов поспорить, что какая-нибудь дверь
doors will
точно
open if I
откроется,
look-
если я посмотрю в окно.
If I look out the window? Oh. Whoa! I look out.
Или не откроется.
Or it will not.
Эх, вот бы здесь была хотя бы одна
There's
записка,
at least one note
проясняющая
here
ситуацию.
that will clarify the situation. Oh, we gotta go back to type. Right. Yeah? No? Okay. God. Oh, here. No, they didn't. Oh, that's great. This is the Evil Dead house. What the- Oh my god. He ate Gramps. Oh, it's the Yeti. Wait, come on, wait. Right, it's Army of Darkness. Is he running around outside? Oh. Is that Grandpa? Oh, that's really bright. To kill the beast, you need to make a potion. All the ingredients have already been added to the pot. There's only one left, a crispy cucumber that has been in a human ass against its will. Find it, add it to the potion, and defeat the bloodthirst creature. Oh, and buy some bread and milk. Love your granny. No. We watch Army of Darkness almost every year, like every Halloween. Okay. We gotta shove a cucumber up somebody's booty hole. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was gonna grab us. Find a cucumber that has been in a human ass. You gotta go find Bro. Come here. Yeah, they had a pull and everything. Nothing but net for that cucumber. Yeah, we gotta go find Cucumber Man.
Ого, в этих лесах водится рогалозавр?
Where's a Pucosaurus in these woods? Oh, I thought that was somebody else throwing up. Or I thought that was us throwing up. Well, if we find the cucumber guy, it'll be the easy way. How's it going, Twill? Well, we found it. Oh, he has one too. Damn, big for humiliating me in front of my homies. Now I won't become a ringleader. Don't pull out that cucumber. I've seen it in movies. Pulling it out is dangerous for my life. He wants it left in. Okay. What are the ingredients? Oh, we didn't even have to do the hard part. This game is hysterical. Oh. Where are you? Where did you come from?
Привет, Пёдор. Меня зовут дядя Коля. Я стою на страже этой деревни и защищаю обездоленных
Protected
людей.
disadvantage. I'm a security guard at the local market. No one has ever stolen 500 ruble worth of butter on my shift.
Ты починил мою машину.
You fixed my car and I want to thank you. I see the hell that is going on here, and I will give you very important advice on how to save your life.
Запоминай. Запоминаешь?
Make a note. Are you ready? Well, you'll need condoms. That's all. Put on four at once if possible. That's how you save yourself a lot of trouble. I know it's because I used to be horny a teenager myself. Then go and do your job.
Эй, парниша!
Yeah?
Удачи тебе с Алиной.
Uh-oh.
Твою ж мать! Как
Fuck,
меня
man, I'm
все
so
это
sick of
достало.
this shit. I'm going to
Следующее
spend
лето
next
проведу
summer
в
in the
городе.
city. Damn. Yeti can teleport. What is going on in this house, though? Condoms and cucumber. Yeah, I don't think he was wearing enough condoms. Should have been 5. Oh!
О, нет, надо было убавить огонь.
I turned out I should turn the heat, but my friends didn't have time to enter the house yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If you want true and pure love, find me. Hee hee. Here's a hint. Oh, she's up there. Tee hee hee.
Алина, ну ёб твою мать, у нас тут друзья гибнут, а тебе лишь бы трахаться.
She's terrible.
Я иду к тебе, любовь моя!
I'm coming for you, my love. It's like all my friends are dying and all you want to do is have sex. I'm coming, my love. Find Alina and do whatever you want with her. Okay, I'm gonna show her my glow stick. I think it's by the store. I think that's how you get through. What is up with this house? Oh. We're just gonna give her. We're gonna do some mood lighting, you know. Maybe she'll touch it. This fucking music. Tasted for oh, but she's not a hooker. She's just our friend's sister. She's a lady. I don't know where the glow stick's been though. Oh, oh, I thought she was naked. I was like, oh god. I don't feel like this is safe. Ma'am. Why do we can see the house is on fire and the truck's on fire? Well, we did for the potion, but now the house is blown up, so the potion's ruined. I don't know what we're gonna use it for.
Наконец-то мы одни, Фёдор. Сейчас я сделаю то, что ты никогда не забудешь.
Something you'll never forget. Are you ready?
Алина! Ты в порядке?
Are you okay?
Что ж,
Oh my
вот такая вот
god.
вышла история. Мои друзья погибли
My
при
friends
пожаре.
died in a
Только
fire.
причина
The
возгорания
cause
была
of
не
the fire
кастрюля
was
с
not the
эликсиром,
pot
а
elixir.
Гоша. Он хотел удивить
Gosha
свою девушку и
was.
пёрнул
He
на
wanted to
спичку.
surprise his
Дом
girlfriend
сгорел
and
за
farted on a
считанные
match.
секунды.
The house burned in a matter of seconds.
Одного гопника удалось спасти.
One thug was
Бигфут
saved.
засунул огурец
Bigfoot
ему в
stuck a
жопу и
cucumber
очень
up his
глубоко.
ass, but
В
not very
результате
deep.
жизненно важные
And as a
органы не
result, his
повредились.
vital organs were not damaged.
Алина погибла при
Lena died
падении с
after
башенного
falling from a
крана,
tower
так что
crane,
сексом
so the
какое-то
sex will
время
have to
придется
wait for a while.
повременить.
I will definitely
Мне
need a
точно потребуется помощь
psychiatrist's help.
психиатра.
I think in 3
Думаю, дня
days I'll be
через 3
ready
я
to
снова буду в
go.
строю. Ну а что же с Йети? Оказывается,
What
когда
about the
Алина
Yeti? It
рухнула на
turns out
землю,
that when
он как
Alina
раз
fell to
стоял
the
прямо над
ground, he
башенным
was
краном.
standing right under a
Бум, и
tower
нет
crane.
сраного
Boom,
Бигфута.
and the fucking
Помните, как
Bigfoot
один
is gone.
сербский турист прыгнул в море и случайно
Remember how
убил
one
акулу?
Serbian
Вот
tourist
здесь то
jumped
же
to the sea
самое.
and accidentally killed a shark? Same
Полицейский
thing
сказал
here.
мне, что чудовище погубили не
Policeman told me
вертолеты,
that it
а
wasn't the
красота.
helicopters
Но
that
нет,
killed the beast, but the
чудовище погубили
beauty
и не
did. But
вертолеты, и
no,
не
the
красота.
beast wasn't killed by the
Его
helicopters or
погубила
the beauty.
Оленина жопа. В этом я
It was
нисколько
Elena's
не
ass that
сомневаюсь.
killed him. I don't
Одно
doubt
я
that at
знаю
all.
точно. Через год
One thing
меня
I know
ждут
for sure, the unforgettable
незабываемые
adventures await me
приключения.
next year. The
Осталось
only
только
thing left
найти
behind
себе
is to
новых
find new
друзей.
friends.
Увидимся следующим летом.
See you next summer. Ground pounding the Yeti. Yeah, right. This is funny. This was pretty funny. This is pretty good. This is pretty entertaining. Thunderwear. That was kind of a banger, huh? Anything happen at the end? The game in English. Aww. That's it.
Ну что, давайте знакомиться. Родители долго спорили, как меня назвать. Мама хотела дать мне имя Пётр.
Oh my god. That was good though. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Oh god, that was fucking funny. Alright. Let me go take a break and then we will start videos. Alright, I will be back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, sorry, my scene started over. I had it set for like 5 minutes, but I guess it wasn't long enough. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Alright, it's a market marathon. You're enjoying yourself. Hello, Tasai. Hello, hello. Alright. That game was great. That was probably one of the better ones. I don't know a game that has made me laugh that hard in a while. Oh shit, that was good. That was good. I enjoyed that. Played YetiParty. It's like a funny horror-esque type game. I mean, it really wasn't scary, but it was pretty funny though. It was pretty great. Yeah, the watermelon, the cucumbers. Oh man. It was good. It was good. That was a good time. That's pretty funny. It was worth a couple dollars. Worth it. Right. Oh man. That's pretty good. Alright. Entitled bully finally gets put in her place. You know what that means. You know what time it is.
You have no right to touch me!
It's ass whooping time, yeah.
Yeah, right now I do. I investigate for what? Bitch, for what?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
People, you understand?
On January 27th,
Spitting on people.
2025,
Oh.
police in Springfield, Illinois were called to an apartment building after an evicted resident trespassed to pull
Well.
the fire alarm. The encounter quickly escalated into a violent struggle after she refuses to leave and resists officers.
Oh man.
I haven't been up there for a couple minutes, but I got maintenance up there. I got one of the maintenance guys up there on my train.
Yeah, it's got the rabies.
Up there, and she pulled she got into the building at some point, pulled the fire alarm, fire department was here. They just turned it off.
We gotta kick her, yep.
She hid out in a
Get her out of here.
tub room that's over here in this corner. Okay. So I called the police, and then they started getting, then her and another resident started getting into a physical altercation.
Okay.
I don't know what's been going on up there since the last few minutes, sir.
But there's somebody still up there? One of you guys?
Oh my god. Can't you get in trouble for doing this? Like if you pull a fire alarm for no reason, right? Like is that a thing? I thought you can get in trouble for that. Yeah, right. Yeah, because that's like not like we can't just do this. Yeah, it does sound kind of weird, huh? Unless you're a congressman. Is it a felony or is like what? I don't know what the consequence is for this. Right, it kind of does. This is high school, yeah. It's a misdemeanor? Okay.
Charlene.
Oh, these floors have like wild colors. This is an interesting building.
My name is Camille.
Is this who we're looking for?
No.
Who are we looking for?
I don't know who y'all looking for.
It's her? Okay. What are you doing?
What are you looking for me for?
Did you pull the
Got
fire
him.
alarm?
I didn't pull no fire alarm.
Did somebody watch her pull the alarm?
No, nobody didn't watch me pull no alarm. Y'all can look on the camera.
Stop. Did somebody watch her?
Seems like you didn't see nothing. None of y'all saw nothing.
Did somebody watch her pull the alarm?
No, nobody didn't watch me pull the alarm. Y'all pull up on the
That yeah, right.
Excuse me. Touch me. You have no right to touch me.
Yeah, right now I do. You're
Yeah, the color scheme is wild.
because I told you.
Why? Stop. It's not no stop. Why?
You're under
what?
for battery now.
How? I didn't touch nobody. Why are you stop?
He's laughing. he's like, stop, just stop. Pain in the town, yeah, right? That's what it looks like. This is true. I think the yellow is better than the that one was blue.
Just stop.
I didn't do nothing. I'm leaving a friend house and y'all detaining me for what?
Because.
What's my crime?
What's my crime? Go ahead and chase me again.
Oh, right. Yeah, they just make it. I don't know why it loops like that now. I don't know what happened. Oh no. Oh. Well. I think we got quite a few things here now. Not the pink panties. Oh.
Bitch.
You spit on people, you understand? Don't you spit on me. Why y'all do this to me? Taking me. Why y'all do this to me?
Here, can you grab her other hand?
Ugh.
I got this arm. Just put that. Just grab it. Grab that arm and put it in the hand.
Let me go.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we are seeing too much. Oh, this is oh. I didn't kick you. As she kicks him. Like look at that.
I didn't kick you. Yeah, I didn't kick you. I did not kick you, sir.
Oh well, yes you did. We all seen it. We all seen it. There we go.
I've been harmed all night, and I've been running away from
Can you
somebody
start one more, please,
who's
to the
trying to
fourth
hurt
floor?
me. That's all I've been doing.
No, I think you are a little menace to society, or big menace to society here.
I've been getting away from somebody that's trying to hurt me all day, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Still, yeah, right. Like now you're sorry. Now you're sorry. Okay. Yeah, just hog tie her. Yep, you can't have it your way.
But we're on the fourth floor now.
Somebody that's trying to hurt me.
Stop. Stop moving.
Trying to get away from somebody that's trying to hurt me.
Well, then why would you act like a fool?
I think we're going through the 5 stages of stupidity here. She's dumb. Yep, now that she's cuffed, she's sorry.
I'm not trying to. Look at my lip. Do you see my face?
Unfortunately, yes, but I don't see anything wrong with it. Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Do you see my face? I'm sorry. Are you done? I'm sorry. Are you done kicking me? I'm sorry, but I did not. Look at the camera. You can look at the camera.
Just sit right there.
And see that.
Oh my god, look at me. I'm such a victim. I didn't even kick you or anything. Ma'am, you cannot be doing this. You're a grown ass lady.
You can look at the camera. You can look at the camera.
Just sit right there.
And see that I did not pull the alarm.
You pulled it the first time?
They always say I pull the alarm.
They always say I pull the alarm? Wait, so like she's done this more than once? You've done this more than once. Yeah, the crocodile tears, fake crying in this one's bad. It's bad. Mom, before I've definitely seen that fantasize.
You pulled it the first time?
They always say I pull the alarm. But I did not.
Yeah, this one's acting's bad.
So can somebody tell me what happened now?
So what, your baby daddy beat you, so you went and pulled the fire alarm? Because you thought that was the answer?
My kids died just beat the fuck out of me.
So can somebody tell me what happened now?
Kind of, yeah.
Beat up and break. In the building.
I don't know what happened. I guess she came. I was on break, on lunch break. The other officer was on his lunch break. Some residents downstairs said she came.
Well, I mean, like, if this is what really happened and you wanted some sort of repercussion to him, like, why don't you just call the police? Like, why are you pulling the fire alarm? You know? And then then you fought with the cops, and you know, like, so now you just made this whole mess for yourself.
One of the residents.
My dog got stung by a B-level bed. Yeah.
Yeah, that caused confusion. Then she pulled the fire alarm. So the fire alarm only you can hear it on the 6th floor, and I don't know what else on the other floor. This is my second day. Okay. So I'm new to.
Oh no.
On the first floor?
6th floor, I believe.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Do you know what resident saw that happen?
Yeah, probably.
Saw that?
You have to talk to the other officer.
Or, I mean, how do we know that she didn't show up here to his place and, like, start womping on him or something, you know? I don't know. I don't know. Just from the way she's acting.
Oh.
Like I said,
all right. Well, let's go downstairs.
I didn't even do anything. I'm just trying to get away from people. I just got out the hospital. I'm getting hurt.
All right, let's walk downstairs.
And my brother not even defending me.
Why would he defend you if you did something wrong? Like, what do you want him to do? I mean, if your brother is like a decent human being, he's not gonna lie. He's like, see all yeah, right? Hey, why you lying? Yeah, I know, she's acting like a toddler. How many people like what are we doing? Like, so like do you live here? Your brother lives here? Your baby daddy lives here? Like, what is going on here?
On the 6th floor.
You lie like a rug. You sit on a throne of lies. Yeah, I mean, all these cops are being pretty nice to her, though. They're the same dude. Oh, no.
Can you tell me what happened now that we're good with her? Who saw her pull the alarm?
I didn't see the
But who did see it?
I'm sorry, I'm getting my head at this. So
You good, man?
I didn't see anybody pull.
What happened then?
Who's this one? Who's that? New character.
What happened then?
She don't live here. She didn't put the alarm because she fucked with a dude that's still on my floor.
Okay.
Cause she what?
She don't live here. She didn't put the alarm
because she fucked with a dude that's still on my floor. Okay.
that's still on my floor. Okay. And when she can't get away,
I don't know what this place is, right? Yeah, like I don't know what this place is. This is like a halfway house or something. I don't know. She the building salute? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm confused.
the alarm she pulled it twice.
Oh.
The dude that's still on my floor, a friend of mine. He don't want to be bothered with her. She don't live here.
Okay, so she doesn't live here. Guy does, but then is she lying about having kids with him then? I'm like, this seems like a whole mess. Right? It kind of looks like a hospital, but then it looks like everyone has like their own room, like almost like a mini apartment of some sort.
My floor, a friend of mine. He don't want to be bothered with her. She don't live here. She stole on me.
Okay.
See her pull the alarm. But we have that tub room open up there. It's been open for days. I come downstairs, mate, and the guy just up here asking, can you please go check the tub room? We unlocked it. She was hiding out in it. So I told her, you need to go. I'm going to call the cops. She didn't want to budge. I just
Well, maybe it is. Yeah, I don't know what this building is.
called you guys. Then they started getting into it. Then
Maybe she didn't even get that far though. Maybe she just saw him and was like, I want that, and then she just didn't let up, you know?
and her starting getting into a physical
Back her vibes, yeah, kind of.
to let you guys in, and the fire alarm started going off again. So I wasn't there for either hole. Okay. But my trainee was there for the second one.
Yeah. Well, he said he didn't see it. He told me not.
Yeah.
And then he told, we could. You want to take her outside? No reason to stay here.
I have a lot of kids? No, don't say that. No.
Yeah, what did he say?
She doesn't live here. She's here trying to see some dude who doesn't want to be bothered.
Yeah, those poor
He came
kids.
out of the room and saw her hold the fire.
Okay, easy enough. Thank you.
I didn't do anything. I'm the one hurt.
You pulled the fire.
I'm hurt. He didn't want to see me. I'm hurt. So I pulled the fire alarm. What is this? What is this? Grow up, man. Grow up.
I didn't do anything. I'm the one.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like when she says I have a lot of kids.
I did not. I did not.
Oh, well, yes. I mean, let's just say you didn't pull the fire alarm because obviously this is all hearsay unless we see the camera. But you did hit an officer. You spit on them, you spit at them, and you kicked them, and you were resisting the entire time. So you got at least that much going for you.
So that's why you're going to jail.
It's not even women logic, yeah.
You do it.
Yeah, she absolutely did. Oh, ma'am. And your other crime is not buying clothes that fit you correctly. Ugh.
Put your feet in.
Why
Yep, sack of shame.
Because you can't fight the police.
I can't get help?
That's not what he said. Your ears don't work either. He said you cannot fight the police.
Because you can't fight the police.
I can't get help?
Yeah, had she just had a conversation with them, and then if it is just a misdemeanor or something, then she could have been like, yeah, I pulled it and I'm mad or whatever, you know, and they probably would have, I don't know, she still would have gotten arrested for it. She might have gotten like a ticket that she'll have to like show up to court in or something, maybe to like pay it or deal with it or something. I don't know. I can't imagine it being anything like, I mean, like obviously she's probably gonna still get in trouble for it, but instead she went straight to swinging.
That's not what you did.
Yeah, ears are not working.
Breathing.
Put your feet in. Get into the car.
I was in the laundry room.
Get into the car.
Get into the car. She says she's barely breathing.
Oh my god.
He's gonna drag you across this car.
Yes, he is. You don't want to listen. I kind of like that this cop just laughs because it's kind of like, you know, he's just like, this is so ridiculous. So I can do, like, at least he's not getting like pissed off, you know, like he's just laughing and just being like, oh God. The street's not the courthouse, yep. Now she's alting right now.
The love of God.
Charlene Camille Cole was
Love
charged
of
with disorderly
God.
conduct for making a false fire alarm, aggravated battery to a peace officer.
Well, see, look, she could have just had like making a false fire alarm. Now she got aggravated assault on a peace officer. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Resisting arrest and criminal trespass to property.
Good job. Good job. Way to go. As if, you know, that was worth it, right? Was it worth it? All right. We got Woman realizes she was caught on camera attacking 11-year-old. This is it's another high calorie one. I'm good with my levels. Right. Consequences of my own actions, right? Oh no. Oh no.
This grown woman just stopped my 11-year-old daughter in her head.
Yeah, it says woman realizes she was caught on camera attacking 11-year-olds. I don't know. Maybe she's gonna eat her. I don't know. We'll see what happens with this ogre.
She has an entire lump on the side of her head right here, and she's gonna tell me it's because your daughter ran her mouth.
Okay.
Yeah. She got free room and board.
Can you do nothing else? No. If I told you it's all on video, and
Oh, look at this attitude face, ma'am. And you're like beating on an 11-year-old? Like what is the deal? What is the deal? Feel hitting? Yeah, I know, right? And it's not even her kid, it's somebody else's kid. So like what? And bro he's about due for a litter here. I don't this whole thing is ugh.
just watch this.
A woman's savage assault on an 11-year-old girl at a playground unleashes a mother's fury, forcing police to intervene.
Yeah, she
With
didn't
the
catch
incident
hands.
caught on camera, they step in to arrest the assailant, but her parting words spark a confrontation that quickly spirals out of control.
She thinks she's so cute. And I hope your daughter dies.
Oh my god. Well, I bet her daughter's gonna live longer than you. I mean, look at the size of you. I mean, I didn't realize your forehead could have that much fat.
Go ahead, hit. Stop! Hey.
I would be her for sure. Like if that was my kid, you get I don't, or I'd be probably in prison for shooting somebody. But at the very least, yes, I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. I'd probably just let her go.
The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen
Similar
before
enough to
until
yeah,
now.
right?
Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On April 18, 2025, dispatchers in Canton, Ohio, receive a frantic 911 call.
911, where's your emergency?
Yes, ma'am. There is a bunch of people standing outside my house trying to fight me.
Okay.
I'm scared for my life.
We're gonna
You know what you gotta do. You gotta go get yourself you gotta come out with the pew pew.
be sending them. Do you know how many people are outside?
How many? 5.
Okay, males, females?
There's 6 people. One of them is a
Like,
big
right?
fat
Yeah,
male,
she's
and he
female
grabbed
fat
me
bastard.
and puts his hands on me. He said,
Bro, she looks like a straight up orc.
And do you know any of their names?
I feel threatened. My name is Destiny Scott. I feel threatened.
What? Okay.
I bet she does. Like, this is fucked up. I don't know. Like, this is fucked.
Just calm down for me.
I mean, like, that woman, that's a big woman. So I'd be coming out with the great equalizer. Being like, you won't fuck around and find out now?
What did you say your name is?
Destiny Scott. I have a record, but they don't understand that I feel threatened right now. They are literally sitting on my property. And there's a bunch
Troll
of kids
queen
out
looking
there
at
too.
yep.
Around the same time, a separate call reaches 911 dispatchers.
Yep,
one
you gotta bring out big iron.
perspective on the unfolding situation.
This grown woman just stopped my 11-year-old daughter in her head. And I have it all on recording, too. Her and her daughter, while they was carrying a little baby with them, stopped an 11-year-old little girl at the park.
Yeah, right. Put that fat bastard in the ICU. Yeah. I can't imagine doing this. I cannot imagine doing this. Who hurt you? Because I don't like hearing kids get beat on by adults. Like, that's like some fucked up shit.
Oh, you gonna kill me? She just said she gonna kill me when she's out of jail. Please do, honey, because you gonna need all the police you want.
We don't get the racist Karen too. That is true. Yeah, like it's not too like there are some like here and there. I think the lady from last night, she was definitely she was like, you know, top tier racist. But I mean most of them just it's more sort of like they just get mad at the cops.
Please believe me, baby girl. Call your brothers, your dad, granny, call everybody you need. Come to my house now, sweetheart. I'm right here, baby. What you waiting for? I'm right here.
Okay, I'll have them meet you at the park, okay?
I'm standing outside
Straight
the house.
ghoulish
You're not
people,
leaving this house.
yeah.
Y'all gonna come handle this.
Okay.
My daughter's 11 years old. I'm standing right here, and if you don't come handle it, I am.
Officers arrive at the residence to find the 11-year-old
I think they're
girl
both
with her
white.
mother, 34-year-old Paige DeShong.
What's going on, guys?
Okay, well, I mean, like, curb stomped, I don't know. Like, I guess, I don't know if we're gonna see anything or we're gonna hear about the video, but
Okay.
if she did do that, oh, man.
Recording right here, a friend recorded the entire thing. She has an entire lump on the side of her head right here, and she's gonna tell me it's because your daughter ran her mouth.
Okay. What does the lady that did it look like?
Her and the girl that was with her right here.
Booty shorts. All right, you guys do me a favor? Appreciate it.
Go down by our car and we'll have the medics meet you down there, okay?
Police knock on the door, but find that their
Those
suspect
yeah,
isn't
right.
willing to come out and talk.
So are you the
No, I'm not the one. She's upset. So what happened? That little girl was hitting her first. Like, she put her hands on Destiny first.
So I understand that she's upset, but we gotta talk to her, okay?
She won't come out. She's afraid she's gonna go to jail.
Well, that's not gonna stop it. Like, what do you, what? You can't do this and then think that, like, you can just hide inside.
Well, she doesn't come out and talk to us.
Yeah, I think she needs to learn what curb stomp means.
As of right now,
Is.
we're just talking to people. But if she doesn't come out, that's called obstruction.
Yep.
What's her name? Destiny? What's her last name?
Scott.
Scott?
Yeah.
How are you, Destiny?
Waddle on out here.
All right,
Let's
Destiny, I
see.
need to tell me what's
See
going
what
on,
you gotta
okay?
say.
Little girl started running her mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and she hit me, so I ran up on her and hit her back.
Okay.
Obviously, she's very proud of herself, and she's very amused with herself. I mean, look at her body language and just the way she said this whole thing. She's like, she is so like, yeah, I fucking got him. Like, I got her. Like, it's a fucking 11-year-old kid. Like, she's 11 years old. Like, what is your deal?
Yep.
All right, Destiny, I need you to tell me what's going on, okay?
Little girl started running her mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and she hit me, so I ran up on her and hit her back.
Okay.
Oh god, that just oof. Yeah, this is why it's like shit like this. It's like why I couldn't do it. Could not be a cop.
And this happened at the park?
Mm-hmm.
What did she say to you, and then how did she hit you? I need you to kind of break me down the whole story, okay?
Like this, and then she was sitting there calling her
And grind them up and try. Yo, that sounds pretty good though.
everything out of the book, and then that's how it went down.
And then she came up to you, slapped you in the face. Where?
In my face.
In your face.
Yeah, right. I kind of feel like that too. Like why do I build? Like I kind of I'm with you, Spike. Like something tells me that I don't think the 11-year-old girl would just come up and hit you, right? Like it's like an 11-year-old kid. I don't know how many. I mean, I'm sure there's some, but I mean, I ain't buying it. How's it going, Gus? Good to see you.
And then she came up to you, slapped
For
you
pumpkin,
in the face.
it is. 'Tis the season. Pumpkin
In your
spice
face.
everything.
Open hand.
Open hand.
Okay. And then you struck back, and that's kind of what happened.
Yeah, turn off the
While
body
one officer
cam.
remains
Yep.
with Destiny, the other tracks down the recording from the playground, about to witness the brutal encounter for himself.
They said some lady curb stomped this kid. You guys got the video I can see real quick?
And there's a police camera at the park as well.
You want me to go?
That's fine.
The officer reviews the footage, which begins with the 11-year-old and several other children on a playground structure.
Whatever, ignore her. We're talking to her. Only thing funny here is that face. And that
She's right. She's right. I'm not even mad at this kid for saying that. Like what? Yeah, right.
How can I laugh? It's literally not. She said, "I'm gonna smack the you." I said, "Come do it." And she never came up here. But she can't get up. Or you could say, "Be quiet, tootsie roll. Be quiet, jelly roll." She's literally a whole.
How's it going, Markin? I mean, this is like was such a weird exchange. I don't know how this started. And like, I'm not saying that the kids should be talking like this, but at the same time, like, why are you getting into an argument with kids like this? You know, like, I mean, I can't even like, I can't even blame them for like saying the shit that they're saying, you know? And obviously, like this grown ass woman is like engaging with these kids and like saying that they're gonna like beat her ass and stuff like that. But like why? Why? This is so weird.
Huh? What? Huh? Running your mouth? Yup, to my friend.
Oh, Gus.
Not my friend. No, because you're a whole adult. You're a whole adult. You're a whole adult. Go ahead, run your faces.
That's some damn kid. Yeah, right?
Run your faces. I didn't do that. Call the cops. Call the cops. They're you a snitch? Yup. Yup, I'm a snitch when you're a whole adult. Because you're a snitch and you're scared of me. Yup.
Like, why are you like, how could you talk to kids like this? I mean, if anything, I'd be like, where's your mother? Like, I'm gonna go talk to your mother. If you really have like that big of an issue with this kid, I don't know what started this, but like, go talk to the mother. Like, why are you why are you talking like this to children and then saying you're gonna like beat their ass, calling them dick suckers and stuff? Like, what is wrong with you?
I didn't do that. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is I didn't do nothing.
It's not, yeah.
There's a whole police camera right there. Oh, that's your child? That's your kid? He's cute.
Oh, that's a teenager that's saying it to her? But then she's saying like you're a whole ass adult though. So they both must be saying stuff to her.
Now what? Now what? Now what? You gonna keep running your suckers? Huh? Huh? You gonna keep running your suckers? Tell me no. Tell me no. Tell me no. All right.
Who's recording this?
And was stomping my daughter.
That's her?
That grown big lady.
Alright. So what happened?
So she's saying that she was running her mouth to them. They started yelling back and forth. She slapped her.
How old are you?
I mean, I'm guessing that other one that's in the doorway was part of this problem too. But I don't know what. I mean, if she didn't touch her, then you know, obviously, like, she's not involved.
Them. They started yelling back and forth. She slapped her.
How old are you?
19.
She's 19. You are 19 years old. You are 19 years old. Oh my god.
How old are you?
19.
So the kid hit you?
Yes.
Okay. What happened after that? Where were you guys at?
Started playing.
Yeah, she's an adult.
And I ran up to her because she was talking like so I talked my back. She hit me and I hit her.
Yep. Yep.
All I did was smack her in the face and start smacking her around.
You didn't do nothing else?
No.
What if I told you it's all on video and I just watched it? So you're gonna be.
You don't care, but like the video is gonna say whether or not you are lying, so you probably should care. Probably should just come clean, especially if it's on video. Or you can sit there with with your fat lies.
What if I told you it's all on video and I just watched it? So you're gonna be under arrest.
Right, we have a confession.
Stand up, put your hands on your back. Stand up, put your hands on your back.
Look at her laughing and smiling. Just know people are coming after you, ho. No.
What are we wearing? Like what is oh my god. Like what are we wearing? Why is it always the biggest one that literally have the most confidence in some of these outfit choices? I can't. I cannot.
People are coming after you.
Yep, that's assault on a child. Yep. When you are an adult.
She needs to shut the fuck up. Nobody asked her to run her suckers. Nobody asked you to run your suckers. And that girl tried to still threaten and kill me too.
Yeah, I put her in Gen Pop.
Jail and you'll make sure of it. You sound so happy for yourself.
Set her up before I get involved in that.
Yeah,
We're
she
going to
needs to
advise
shut
right
up
now.
before she gets smacked. Smack you. That's how you feel about that.
As officers escort her toward the cruiser, Destiny unleashes a cruel taunt that pushes Paige over the edge.
She thinks she's so cute. And I hope your daughter dies.
Watch this, I can get my car up.
Go ahead, hit. Stop! Hey!
I can't blame. I honestly, I can't blame. I probably would have let her go. I would have been. I would have let her get some shots in, and then I would have been like, all right. That's when I think I probably would have like, I don't know if I would turn my camera off. Maybe I just, oops, oops, I dropped it. Hey, oh, my camera just messed up. Oh no.
Where are you guys at? Over here?
Yeah, right. Oh no, wait. Oh, she's she's too fast for me. Oh no.
I hope we go to the same pod.
You can't try to assault someone in front of the police.
Sorry. You're right.
I'm not
Right.
saying what she said was right.
Someone should just get her off of her.
I'm trying so hard. I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard. Oh my
Just deep press for now, okay? We're just going to sit you down here.
My youngest is right there.
Do you have anything on you?
No, not at all.
Nothing illegal, no weapons. Right?
Maybe they'll just let her calm down.
I understand. Go ahead and take a seat, okay?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I couldn't. I mean, I get like separating them from the situation and like maybe just like wait for her to get taken, like let them drive off and then maybe just let her out because like honestly, I can't blame her. I can't blame her.
With Paige now in custody, officers move to place Destiny in a separate cruiser.
Got anything else on you in there?
Nope.
So yeah, not like this. Yeah, I don't think you could blame her for doing like like coming at her like this because I think any good parent or decent parent would probably be enraged by that kind of comment, especially when it's geared towards it's directed towards your own children, I can't imagine it. I don't blame anybody. Like if anybody lost their shit over that, I'd just be like, oh no, darn.
What's going on?
Meanwhile, a new problem presents itself. As
Yeah.
paramedics need a parent to go to the
Yeah,
hospital
I mean,
with
like
the young girl.
the cops did right, but hopefully she doesn't have any issue. Hopefully they just let her back out.
I'll go see what I can find. Saw him walk that way, but now I can't find him, so I don't.
Dude, I just called my safety officer.
I'm gonna see if she knows his phone number to call, or at least an address. As far as I know, besides Mom, no. But Mom, did you guys see what she did?
No,
So, this lady we have in cuffs was talking. So Mom decided to charge and.
Are you arrested, Mom?
Yeah. Can't do it. Let me. I might be able to cut her a summons. But still.
Over at the residence,
Damn.
Destiny's family argues with officers over her arrest.
All I know is that she admitted to fighting the girl. It's on video. My partner saw what he saw, so she's currently detained and in custody, most likely under arrest, okay? And then she tried to assault her, and that led to what it led to, and you saw that, okay? We're handling what we're handling today. You don't think she's going to get anything? Why is that?
Mentally disabled, she can't go to jail.
No, she not. How mentally disabled is she? Because we saw that attitude when she was talking about like she's giving her side of the story. The only disability she has is not being able to put the fork down.
Handling today. You don't think she's going to get anything? Why is that?
Mentally disabled, she can't go to jail.
Yes, she certainly can.
That's what the doctor at Altman said after the Camp Police beat the hell out of her last summer.
Well, I think she's going to jail.
Yeah, being
today.
retarded is
According
no
to police
excuse.
records, Destiny was arrested by Canton police in May of 2024. During the arrest, she reportedly attempted to kick the officers and was sedated at
So he is saying that these officers beat the shit out of her, except failed to mention that what? Officers then went to place her in cuffs by grabbing her arms. She began pulling away from officers and attempted to kick officers to avoid being arrested. This forced officers to have to bring her to the ground. Once on the ground, I was able to get a handcuff on her right wrist. She was attempting to squirm and wiggle her way out. Eventually, officers were able to get both hands secured in handcuffs. She was screaming that she could not breathe, and officers rolled her to her side and then picked her up onto her feet and escorted her to the cruiser and placed her inside. Okay. See, while in the cruiser, she continued to say she could not breathe, so officers transported her to the Altman for treatment. Okay? While at the hospital, she continued to scream and cause a disturbance by kicking the door and attempting to get out of her cuffs. She also threatened to spit on hospital staff and officers, so a spit hood was placed on her head. Destiny would not calm down, so nurses gave her a sedative. Sedative made her retarded, guys. I guess I don't know, cause I don't know. I can't see her. What her parents are saying. If this is like this, obviously looks like the report that was filed about her. Apparently, yeah, just taser. It says, let's see. Officers issued Destiny a summons on the charges, and while under the influence of the sedative, Destiny did apologize to officers for her actions. Okay. So she didn't get the shit beaten out of her. I mean, the only reason why she's out of breath is because she's like 300 fucking pounds at 19, which is despicable, which probably should be a problem that like you like this whole family looks like they have an eating problem. So like, you know, her younger sister that looks like they're in the house, like you made your kids fat. So like that's your fault. But like nobody beat the shit out of her.
The hospital and given a spit hood when her attempts to resist continued.
What's she diagnosed with?
She has bipolar. She has ADHD.
Okay.
She has a depressive
Emotionally, yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, it's not.
disorder.
Okay.
It is all documented.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well,
She goes down.
It still doesn't excuse her behavior then. Put her on some fucking meds. Get her straightened out. Like, you can't just let her, like, run amok everywhere either.
All those reasons.
There's no reason for you. But that woman.
She can't go to jail.
Right, but that woman. That is
going to jail. The one who just got cuffed and placed in a car.
She's not going to jail. She just tried to fight with cops. She's going to jail.
She's inside his cruiser. He's about to take her there.
Yeah, we know. She'll
Okay.
be out by today.
Well, now we know where this all came from, though, because this mom is despicable. And I feel sorry for the younger one that's still living here with them.
We know how y'all are.
All right, ma'am.
How we are, it's not us. We're taking them to jail because
Damn near scared myself. What do you mean? I'm not even angry.
Is given a rundown of the situation, and a decision is made for what to do about the girl's mother.
Yeah, right? Like, so, like, why, like, so if she's, like, such a problem, why is she let out in public? Like, why do you let her go out like this? That is a very good point. Yeah, that is a very good point. Like, why would you think it would be okay to let your daughter just, I mean, like, obviously she's 19, but at the same time, if she's that disabled, then she's your responsibility, right? So either way, I guess this family's kind of like fucked, because it's like, you want to claim that she has all these problems, so if she's that like mentally disabled, then she is your responsibility. So whatever she ends up doing, like, this is your fault. Like, you shouldn't let her out then, right? And then if she's not that disabled, because you don't, you know, obviously you think that she's well enough to be let out and do whatever, then obviously she's not as mentally disabled as you say she is. So it's kind of like you're gonna have to pick one. Yeah, especially without supervision. Mm-hmm.
Page.
Yep.
Dude. I was gonna say, I just came back because like, it sounds like that.
Because now you have this issue where she went and beat up an 11-year-old. So is that going to be on her, or is that going to be on you? Because you were supposed to be responsible for her, or is that on your daughter? I'm guessing that mother's not going to take responsibility for her, because this whole family seems very allergic to that.
It's turned into adults being with children. The lady we have arrested saying, I hope your kid dies, so mom got all pissed. Charges at her. So I kind of pushed her against the car.
The
and
parent,
moved her
yeah.
to do that. So I think we're just gonna give her a summons for obstructing and disorderly conduct, so she can go to the hospital, and then we're gonna take her for the assault.
That's fine.
So,
Yeah, sounds good with me.
so thanks, Sarge.
Paige was ultimately given a summons and allowed to go to the hospital with her daughter. According to news reports, the 11-year-old girl suffered a concussion following the...
Oh, shit. So she hit this little girl hard enough that she got a concussion. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, this is like... So I think, yeah, whatever happens to this, you know, ogre,
According to
she
news reports,
deserves.
the 11-year-old girl suffered a concussion following the incident at the playground.
Have a good night, GB. Thanks for
34-year-old
hanging
Paige
out.
DeShong was later charged with obstructing official business and disorderly conduct, both misdemeanors. She entered a plea of not guilty and her...
That I hope this gets thrown out. I honestly do. I mean, I get they were just doing their job at the same time. I hope this gets thrown out for her. Cause I don't, you know, like I just I can't blame her.
disorderly conduct, both misdemeanors.
I just can't
She
I
entered
just
a
can't
plea of
blame her.
not guilty, and her trial is set for September 17th, 2025. As for 19-year-old Destiny Scott, in June of 2025,
Completely justified,
she was
yeah.
indicted on a charge of endangering children, before ultimately pleading guilty to a reduced charge of felony aggravated assault. She was sentenced to 18 months in the Marysville jail, with 98 days credited for time served. On June 18, 2025, while her felony case was still pending, she was arrested again on a separate misdemeanor assault.
She just cannot stop beating the shit out of people or trying to beat people. So, you know, I don't know. Like, do you think she deserves to be out in society anymore? Like, you clearly have a problem. Whether you have disabilities or not, like, you have a problem. So either like your parents are gonna have to take responsibility for you, or maybe you just don't get let out anymore. And that's the end of that. Like, just get her out of here.
Charge. She pleaded no contest, was found guilty, and received a sentence of 180 days in jail.
Because I feel like this is like the kind of shit you see, and then, you know, however many times she's going to be in and out of jail, and then somebody winds up dead. And then you go back and you look at it, and it was like, oh, well, she was in and out of jail for assault however many fucking times, and like now somebody ended up dead. So it's like, at what point do you just say like, well, that's enough of that?
With all but 15 days suspended on the condition that she maintained good behavior for 2 years.
Good fucking luck. See, like, that doesn't seem like, I don't know. This shit just makes
If
me
you'd
angry.
like to see celebrity videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details.
You know, like, that's, I don't know. It's like that kind of shit that kind of just like aggravates me because, oh, Jesus Christ, look at this thing back here. Because it's kind of like, you know, like, how many times do you let people do things like this, especially like when they're violent? She's clearly a violent person. And so like how long do you let that go on until it's too late, until it's, you know, until somebody's dead? Like, what, you know what I mean? Like what, at what point are you like, okay, well, like, maybe this person doesn't deserve to have any more freedom because they clearly cannot handle it. Hospitalization, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That, yes, exactly. So it's like, you know, you have somebody who is clearly like a violent person, and, you know, yeah, she hasn't killed anybody, but is it like she hasn't killed anybody yet? Is she that mentally unstable that, but nobody wants to do anything about it? So then you're just gonna let her run amok? Like, you know, it just seems like it's a dangerous game to play, to keep giving people that are violent a slap on the wrist. I feel like it's just a bad all around. Hospital, yeah. I would agree. Right, yeah, don't be doing that. But quarterly go to show so much lean, yeah. I mean, it just seems like You know, you gave an 11-year-old a concussion. You fought cops previously. You got rearrested. And then what? You got time served and you have to be told to like not get in trouble for the next 2 years. Like good luck. She couldn't even do that like in between, you know, like while she was waiting for her first case with the little girl to like behave herself. So like you really think she's going to go 2 years? I mean, she's already racking it up. So I feel, I don't know. I personally feel like she shouldn't be out. She shouldn't be out. She should not be in society anymore. That's just me. All right. 5 reasons the Victorian era was utterly insane. I thought this would be kind of a fun one because I think it's like a little bit spoopy maybe.
So recently I did a video on Spring Heel Jack, which is considered the first urban legend.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Well, I mean like what? She got like put on like basically probation for 2 years. Like, ooh, right.
And in that video, I spent a little bit of time talking about Victorian London because it was sort of that time and place that set all the things up that made something like Spring Heel Jack happen. But here's the thing.
Oh, I see this bike back here better now. It does, and it's got the 94 on it and everything. Oh, that's cool. He's a Roxanne fan.
The bit about Victorian London was actually just a small chunk of what was originally in the script because, you know, I just had to cut it for time so I can get to the Spring Heel Jack
You
stuff.
don't know that
But,
for
you know,
sure,
that's
though.
the nature of writing. Sometimes you gotta kill your babies. But I didn't kill it completely. I set it aside for a future video.
And got community service for it?
But I
Oh,
did that
jeez.
because I find the Victorian era absolutely fascinating. I've totally fallen down a Victorian era rabbit hole. It's just the cultural norms at the time, the way people lived, the new technological innovations and discoveries that they were all just kind of figuring out. It just all created a very weird time. So today I'm going to dust off some of the stuff from that previous video and talk about a few different ways that the Victorian era was utter insanity.
This is our history lesson.
What we think of as the Victorian age began on June 20th, 1837, with the coronation of Queen Victoria, and it ended with her death at the beginning of 1901. So basically most of the 1800s. It's mostly associated with the United Kingdom because obviously she was the queen there, but it also corresponds to a lot of stuff that was going on in the United States at the time because we're culturally similar. But also this was a time period when the sun didn't set on the British Empire, so Victorianism spread
I'll have
pretty
to look
far
it up
wide.
and then I can
this was a time of incredible
add it to the list.
New discoveries and technical innovations not just changed the way we saw the world, it changed every facet of our lives, from medicine to transportation to fashion. So the Victorians were kind of caught
Learning a
between
lot about the
old
Gilded
world
Age today.
and this
Mhm.
mixing of
Yep,
old
yep.
school superstitions and scientific advancement led to some idiosyncratic cultural norms that seem baffling today. So while the title of this video says 5 reasons, it's kind of 5 categories of reasons.
That's
There's
fair.
actually a lot, so let's just get into it. Number 1, their homes were death traps. Okay, so Victorian interior design was really big on wallpaper. Big, colorful designs covering every inch of the walls, especially in their entertaining rooms like their parlors and dens where people would...
Your experience, Lindsay, is given more to the lighter shades. I don't know. Then what's the deal with the guy on the train? The guy was arrested 15 times and had like eight of those arrests were like pretty brutal assaults. I would say that's pretty lenient for somebody who's not lighter shade.
meet and gather. It was supposed to start conversations. Respected artists would actually create wallpaper patterns, and then the rich and elites would like clamor to get them.
It's the absolute worst.
And green was an especially...
Didn't they have like some crazy wallpaper like combinations too?
The rich and elites would like clamor to get them and be the first to show them off in their homes. And green was an especially popular color because it was
Have a good night, Gus.
Green in the past had been particularly difficult to get just right. It usually came out kind of dull and it faded really quickly. But in 1775, a Swedish chemist named Carl Wilhelm Scheele created a new type of green that became known as Scheele's green. And it was a big success because it was super rich and vibrant, and most importantly, it stayed that way. And with the advancements of industrialization in the Victorian era, wallpaper got down to a price where the middle class could afford it, so Scheele's green found its way into thousands of homes.
Yeah, it's arsenic.
The problem was one of the chemicals that he used to make this particular shade of green was arsenic. It would flake off and get inhaled or ingested, or it might just find its way into the vapor that was created.
Didn't they put this in clothing too? Like so you could have like that green color in your clothing, and like they put it in like all kinds of shit.
from the glue evaporating off the wall. And for a while, it kind of seemed like a mystery illness. People would complain of pain in
Painted
their
down.
throat,
Oh yeah,
closing up,
probably.
difficulty
Do you have like lead
swallowing,
paint?
abdominal pain, diarrhea, vomiting, and then they just died. And unfortunately, these symptoms are very similar to cholera, which was rampant through London at the time, so that made it particularly hard to diagnose.
Yeah, it was like in everything. It is a beautiful color.
You know, there are stories all over.
That is, I mean, like, yes, I mean, like, you are not wrong. Like it really was like a very, very nice color. Just came at a cost.
That made it particularly hard to diagnose. But they did eventually catch on, and then next thing you know, there's
What train? You don't know that? Must have been something else seen while I was stuff. No, this is like, this happened not that long ago. It happened not that long ago.
stories all over London of people buying wallpaper and then dying a few months later. And believe it or not, this made it less popular. So arsenic would eventually get phased out of this green color, but arsenic wasn't the only thing that you could find.
Or was it
in
a
paint.
bus?
It was also lead.
Was it a bus,
Lead was
train?
used
I
in
don't
all
know.
kinds of paint at the time, especially high gloss wood paint, so it would find its way into doors and walls and also kids' toys. Lead poisoning could cause anemia, leading to sort of a gray pallor and a loss of energy. It would also cause mental problems and a loss of IQ in children. And in extreme cases, it caused what were called Burton's lines, which is sort of a bluish-greenish line that would occur on the gum line and underneath the tongue. There's no way to know how many people suffered from lead poisoning. It may have just kind of been part of life at the time.
It's just part of life. Oh my god. Yo, that is a wild. Just everybody had it. It was just, it's just totally normal. It's fine. This is fine.
There's no way to know how many people suffered from lead poisoning. It may have just kind of been part of life at the time. Maybe that's why people look so sad all the time. Or maybe they were sad because their homes kept catching on fire. The Victorians were first to introduce gas lines into their homes.
Clean all that
for
crap up.
heating and
Lead
cooking
paint
and
is
lighting
easy.
their
Oh,
homes
well,
with gas
well,
lamps.
that's
But like
good.
any new technology, there were hiccups. Hiccups like gas fires, homes exploding, and sometimes people just asphyxiating in their homes. Later on, electricity found its way into homes and electric light bulbs, which many of the old people were not fans of.
Such a glare. We have electricity in the house. I wouldn't sleep a wink.
But similarly, electrical fires were common. People got electrocuted a lot because, yeah, new technology. But maybe the biggest death trap in Victorian homes was also...
Yo, electricity is scary though. So, I mean, part of that, like, I kind of don't blame them because electricity is kind of scary.
Because, yeah, new technology. But maybe the biggest death trap in Victorian homes was also seemingly the most innocuous, and that's baby bottles. Yes, baby bottles were introduced during this time, which was kind of a big deal because a proper Victorian woman did not
Oh my
breastfeed.
god, these look
Explode my
crazy.
bosom in private? What am I, an animal? That job was handed off to
Invite
women.
iron, have an electrical
These were
fire.
women whose job it was to kind of keep the milk flowing for the aristocratic ladies of the day. They were professional breasts, basically. But then baby bottles came along and did away with all that, because now Victorian mothers could feed their children themselves.
Scary
without
fire,
the
bad,
indignity of
yeah.
the nipples seeing the light of day. But the bottles used stoppers made out of cork and rubber, both of which were very porous and provided a place for bacteria to hide in. This bacteria would then get into the unpasteurized milk, the babies would drink it, and a lot of them got
Oh,
sick.
man.
Thousands died. Today, of
Oh my god. Yo, it's like so crazy to think about that though, because like the idea of it, like it really isn't bad. Like it's a good idea. But then, you know, we don't, as far as like back then, obviously, you know, like bacteria and stuff like that wasn't really like a thought in anybody's mind. But then, oh man, but then like a bunch of kids died from it. That's really sad.
drink it, and a lot of them got sick. Thousands died. Today, of course, we know all about sanitizing baby bottles, but the reason that we know to do that
Was it
is
Colonel
because they
Mustard?
didn't. And we saw what happened. The infant mortality rate in general was insanely high. Like if you've ever wondered why they had so many kids back then, they would all have dozens of kids, it's because 60% of kids in the working class died before the age of 5.
Oh my god, 60% of the working class children died before the age of 5. Damn. That is, oh man. That's really sad. I mean, it makes sense that why you'd have, you know, 10, 12 kids or, you know, just a bunch of kids. But like, Jesus. That is true. We made a lot of progress in relatively short time because like this was, I mean, like in retrospect, like this really wasn't like that long ago. Yeah, infant mortality was horrendous. Yeah, god damn.
Every child born back then was basically a flip of the coin. They might make it or they might not. So parents.
Well, because is this a time like where they like these kids were going to work and they're like 7, like they're like 7 years old, and then they'd be like going to school, and then they'd have like their coffee, so then they could go to work when school was over. Is that around? Is that like this time too?
Didn't really get attached to their kids that much. And one way they did that, which I
Oof.
find utterly fascinating, is that they kind of didn't assign genders to the kids. Like they basically treated every kid like it was a girl with dresses and long hair. And this was partly out of practicality, so that they could use the same clothes over and over again.
The kids were coal miners. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, like, I mean, this sounds like about that time, and we're in pre-penicillin. Okay.
They wouldn't grow out of the dresses quite as fast as they would grow out of pants, but also it was a way to sort of detach from the kids. Like
That is true. I mean, like if there's one thing I would say, like I know like the medical field and the history of it is kind of it's insane. It's crazy. But at the same time, like a lot of good came from it. It's just, it was a little kooky.
quite as fast as they would grow out of pants, but also it was a way to sort of detach from the kids. Like, why invest in this kid's individuality if there's a 50% chance they're not going to make it? For example, this picture right
That's
here.
kind of
this kid,
true.
that's Franklin Delano Roosevelt in 1884 when he was 2 years old.
Well, I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
Picture right here, this kid, that's Franklin Delano Roosevelt in 1884 when he was 2 years old.
That's crazy.
Boys were dressed like this until about the age of 7 when they were put in pants for the first time. Pants were called breeches at the time, so this was known as breeching. And they would even hold breeching parties to mark the occasion. It was like somewhere between a bar mitzvah and a gender reveal party. It was kind of a celebration.
Fucking fiery
breeches at the time, so this was known as breeching. And they would even hold breeching parties to mark the occasion. It was like somewhere between a bar mitzvah and a gender reveal
This is fun. That's great.
party. And in a way, it was kind of a celebration that this child made it, that this particular coin flip landed on heads and they didn't die like so many of the others. And maybe because there was so much death around. Number 2, they were obsessed with death. It's been said that the Victorians were professional mourners, and a lot of that came from Queen Victoria herself. Her husband...
Well, I mean, shit, like, look how many kids are dying, and, like, I don't know how many people are dying on top of it, but, I mean, there's a lot of death going on here.
Victorians were professional mourners, and a lot of that came from Queen Victoria herself. Her husband, Prince Albert, died in 1861 at only 42 years old, and this devastated her. She never fully recovered. She went into mourning and stayed in mourning for the next 40 years.
Oh,
and many
shit.
people in Britain joined her, especially the aristocracy. It was kind of considered unseemly to stop mourning before the Queen did, so they just
Bring out your dead.
They all wore black, and then that style of
I'm not dead yet.
mourning before the Queen did, so they just kept mourning along with her. They all wore black, and then that style of wearing black kind of filtered down to the rest of the population. Although I did hear that one of the reasons people wore black was because the soot in the smog of London was so thick that it would get on people's clothes, so they wore black because it didn't show up as badly on black. But anyway,
That's
yeah,
kind of
with
fair
so much
too,
death
though.
on their mind, maybe it's not too much of a surprise that when photography became a thing, one of the first things that they pointed their cameras at was dead people. There's kind of something called a memento mori, or a reminder of death. And this is something that goes way back, but the Victorians were super into it because, of course, they were. But postmortem photographs became really popular because they were really expensive at the time.
How'd they get that kid to look like that if that one's not alive anymore? What did they just like propped her up? A wire stick, yeah. Oh man.
And so people didn't usually get their photographs taken, and then when somebody died,
I think
it was
about the
like, well,
catacombs. I think catacombs are
last chance.
crazy.
And for parents,
I've only watched like some stuff on catacombs, but like I feel like the catacombs are kind of wild.
who lost kids, that was often the only photo they ever got of them. Considering there was a 60% mortality rate, that's a lot of pictures of dead kids. Now, one thing
Yeah.
about photography at the time was that the exposure time on these cameras was really long, up to 1.5 minutes, and so it was almost impossible to not move a little bit during that time. So most of the pictures were blurry. It was also pretty much impossible to get a baby to sit still for that long, so most of the clear pictures of babies were dead babies.
Oh.
In fact, early photographers had stands that they would put their subjects' heads on so that they wouldn't move during the shot. But in many of these post-mortem pics where the family members posed with the dead loved one, you can tell which one is the dead one because they're the ones that are not blurry whatsoever.
Oh man, that's such a creepy fact to know though. So now when you see those pictures, the one that looks the best is the dead one. Oh damn. That's actually kind of interesting though. Makes a lot of sense.
Super creepy. Oh, and one example of a memento mori was the long canoe thing that I mentioned in a previous video. Which, by the way, I know I'm mispronouncing it. Just go with me. Long canoe was a young girl whose body was found on the side of the River Seine in Paris, and they made a death mask of her, and this death mask became like a really popular
staple
item
to
in
the
Victorian
chicken.
homes. They bought them up like crazy. It was everywhere. Yeah, I'll put the link to the previous video down below because it's a super fascinating story, and Michael Jackson shows up in it at one point.
Oh.
But it's just sort of another one of those weird macabre trends that were really popular in the Victorian era. They also had a lot of superstitions around death.
I bet they did.
A lot. Like any minor random thing could mean that your time was up. They saw doom in everything. Just some of them.
Can you blame them though? I mean, I can't blame them for feeling that way at all. It makes sense.
Include, if a firefly gets to your house, someone will die soon. If you smell roses when none are around, somebody's gonna die. If you see an owl in the daytime, somebody will die. If a sparrow lands on a piano, someone in the home will die. If a picture falls off the wall, someone you know will die. Opening an umbrella in the house means someone will be murdered there.
Oh my god. Okay, that one seems a little extreme. That one seems a little crazy. But I mean, I honestly can't blame them for thinking that. I mean, maybe it helped them deal with like all the death that was going on. Maybe that just made them feel better of like, you know, and then maybe if it didn't happen, you can be presently surprised. I guess maybe it's almost like they were just trying to have things to maybe like prepare themselves better. I don't know.
Picture falls off the wall, someone you know will die. Opening an umbrella in the house means someone will be murdered there. If a bird pecks on your window or crashes into one, that means someone has died. And if there's a death in your house, you're supposed to stop the clock at the time of the death or you'll die yourself. Pray and cover all the mirrors in the house to prevent the dead person's spirit from hiding there. And of course, the next reflection seen in the mirror will be the next person to die.
Oh my
the
god.
body needs to be removed from the house feet first to prevent the spirit from looking back and beckoning another family member to follow. And after the funeral procession has left the house, it's bad luck.
Opening, yeah, I know, right? Like, who's it gonna be? Oh my god.
To lock the door. If you see a funeral procession in the street, you're supposed to turn your back because facing it is bad luck. But if you can't turn around, you can hold on to a button. That'll fix it. And if a dog howls at night while someone in the house is sick, that's a bad omen. It can be reversed, though, by reaching under the bed and turning over a shoe. Obviously. Number 3. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. That, of course, was the famous line to Charles Dickens'
go to
A
the
Tale of
Lake,
Two Cities, which was
Caroline.
actually set during the French Revolution, but the term Dickensian became sort of synonymous with poverty in the Victorian era because of books like Oliver Twist. As I talked about in my Spring Heel Jack video, Victorians were just obsessed with class structures to the point that, like, if you were in a lower class and you tried to even talk to somebody in the upper class, you could be arrested or fined for that.
Oh yeah, that is, yeah. I do remember reading about that and like learning about that like that was quite the because doesn't it seem like if you did make money and you became upper class, like they'd still look at you as as like a lower class, and they were like they kind of would still kind of look down on you.
Social mobility wasn't really a thing. Whatever class you were born into, you pretty much died in. If you were poor, you pretty much died poor, unless you were lucky enough to have somebody in the upper class kind of take you in and mentor you.
Yeah, to be born,
But this was
yeah,
super rare.
probably.
The reality for most poor people was living in squalid slums, working long hours in dangerous factories for pennies a day. Yet the life expectancy for tradesmen at the beginning of the Victorian era was 25 years old. For laborers, it was 22.
Jesus Christ. 25 and 22 years old. God damn. I mean that makes sense too. I mean like you start working when you're like 7, so I mean fuck, 25. That's already like a long life to live working.
Luckily, there were no
Old money versus new money.
child labor laws, so you could start employing somebody as young as 4, which they were popular in mines and chimney sweeps because they could fit into places where adults couldn't. And yeah, if one of your parents died or were sent off to a debtor's prison, the kids had to go to work so that they could, provide food for the rest of their siblings. And if a kid lost both of his parents, he had the option of going to one of the famously nightmarish orphanages or joining a gang of pickpockets that roamed the streets of London, of which there were many. And for the adults that had no place to live, you could go to work at one of the Victorian workhouses where you could work for up to 12 hours a day in basically indentured servitude. In the beginning, they were almost a good idea. They provided shelter and employment for people that didn't have any other place to go, but as industrialization sort of took over, they began running these for profit, and it basically became a form of slavery. Now, there were some efforts made to alleviate the suffering of the homeless and destitute, especially considering the brutal London winters. So, like, say, if you wanted to get out of the elements, you could go to what's called a penny sit-up, where you paid a penny and basically got to sit on a bench for the rest of the night.
Oof. Well, I mean, I guess that's better than, freezing to death outside, but, oh, God.
Though you weren't supposed to sleep there. They actually had monitors that would walk through and kind of tap
Give
your
him green
skull if you
clothes.
fell
Yeah,
asleep, because
probably.
that did not come with the price of admission.
That would make sense.
For that, you could pony up another penny and sleep on a 2-penny hangover.
Oh my God. That's wild. That is crazy. Can you? I'm going to spend 2 pennies so I can sleep basically standing up and I just won't fall flat on my face, but I'll be inside and I can just hang on this rope next to some stranger. Damn.
This was literally a rope that you
That is
hung
wild.
over. And you could sleep there if you wanted to, if you could manage to sleep like that. But by morning time, the staff would literally come around and just cut the rope and send everybody crashing to the floor.
Oh, that is, well, I guess that's one way to wake them up and get everybody out.
Morning time,
Jesus.
the staff would literally come around and just cut the rope and send everybody
That is
crashing to the
wild.
floor. Don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
Yep.
But if you were lucky enough to have a few more pennies, you could go to a 4-penny coffin. These were homeless shelters with rows of wooden boxes that you could sleep in, hence the name. It sounds terrible, but it's a big step up from hanging
I mean, this seems like the lap of luxury if you got to stay in one of these boxes.
over a rope. And plus, a lot of these places would provide blankets and sometimes even tea and bread. Like you're a human being or something. But if you were lucky and you survived to an old age, you could get a job as a garden hermit. Yeah, those ceramic gnomes that people like to put around their yards? That used to be an actual job.
People were lawn gnomes? Huh. Okay.
Around their yards. That used to be an actual job. This actually started in the century before the Victorian era, but yeah, like rich people with palatial gardens would basically build a little hermit house. They called it a hermitage, and they would pay an old man.
Yeah, today I learned. Though, I mean, I guess when I think of lawn gnomes, I kind of have a little different idea.
To live there and dress him as a gnome or a druid.
They dress him like a gnome or... I mean, you know what? I could do this.
Keep in mind, these weren't like the groundskeepers. They didn't actually do anything usually. They just lived there.
Sign me up. If this was me back then, yes. Make me a little lawn gnome. Gnome me up.
They didn't actually do anything usually.
I got a place to live. I can just walk around.
Lived there. According to an advertisement reference in 1797, quote, "The hermit is never to leave the place or hold conversation with anyone for 7 years."
Even better. I don't have to talk to anybody. Even better. Sign me up. It's like, yeah, I don't have to talk to anybody for 7 years. I can live in this little hut. You give me like a cool little outfit. Yeah, I'm down with this. Yep. He's neither to wash himself or cleanse himself in any way, whatever, but it is to let his hair and nails both on feet grow as long. Okay, that seems a little but
During which he is neither to wash himself or clean himself in any way, whatever, but is to let his hair and
But if no one's gonna come talk to you in 7 years, I guess it doesn't matter.
nails both on hands and feet grow as long as nature will permit them.
Give fancy
Again,
nonsense
this
advice,
predated
yeah.
Victorian times, but it was definitely carried on by Victorian aristocrats. I do declare, you're just nobody unless you have a crazy old homeless man living in your backyard.
Yo, I can't believe that there'd be people that wouldn't be like totally for this kind of job. if you even call it a job or something, you get free housing, you don't have to talk to anybody. I feel like there would be more men chomping at the bit to take this role on.
I do declare, you're just nobody unless you have a crazy old homeless man living in your backyard. Number 4, they drank their own sewage. Now, one of the biggest technological innovations during the Victorian era was indoor plumbing, specifically toilets. This obviously revolutionized how many
thank you
people
for the
lived, but for
follow.
a while there, it kind of made everybody sicker. Because London's sewer system at the time was still pretty medieval, and it was dominated by trenches and waterways that had been built centuries before. The most recent update was from the 17th century where they basically...
I know, I'm sorry. I ran out of time, okay? I was busy doing stuff today. But I'll probably work on the vomit emo over the weekend because I'll have some extra time.
Basically just covered up the
Forced
fleet and
LARPing, yeah.
rivers and then just used those as sewers. Keep in mind, this was 200 years prior. But with the population boom that was going on in London, and now there's all this toilet water flooding into everything, it was just bursting at the seams.
Oh,
and it
God.
overflowed into the Thames. The Thames, of course, is the river that London was built around, Father Thames, as it was called. It was the way people got in and out of town. It was how they imported and exported things, and it was their drinking water. So, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, no. You're drinking poopy water. Okay, so, like, the first time I played City Skylines, I accidentally did not understand the water flow thing because I was still learning, and my people died because they drank the poopy water. So, I get it.
Yeah, there was
I made a lot of
sewage
people
in their
sick.
drinking water. And this led to cholera outbreak after cholera outbreak in 1832, 1848, and 1853 that killed tens of thousands of people.
Damn.
And all the while, the river was getting more and more polluted and disgusting. Even legendary scientist Michael Faraday lobbied to do something about it. But the problem is they didn't associate the cholera outbreaks with the sewage in the river. Because at the time, they believed in the miasma theory of disease spreading. They believed that the spread of disease was caused by an invisible miasma in the air. Basically, they thought
The
that
forbidden
the smell of the water was more
coffee.
dangerous than the water itself. So instead of actually treating the problem in the water, they just tried to cover up the smell. But there was one
Oof.
doctor who thought there was a better answer. And his name was John Snow.
I love his face right here.
Was John Snow.
You live by the local outlet? Oh, snap.
Fine.
Right? He looks like he's so done.
Fine.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
So this Jon Snow actually knew something. Why do I do this? During the cholera outbreak of 1848, he...
I love his sense of humor. I don't know. There's something about like people that have like the dryness. I just appreciate it.
Why do I do this? During the cholera outbreak of 1848, he noticed that the death rates were higher in the areas where the water was provided by 2 companies. And he published a paper that suggested that it was the water supply spreading the disease, which went against the current thinking of the day. And this paper changed nothing. Nobody listened to him.
I bet, yeah.
When cholera broke out again in 1854,
Doesn't it seem like how a lot of stuff in history goes? It was like you'd have one person to be like, you know what? Like if you did this, like people would stop getting sick, or like it might be this, and everyone just tells them to fuck off, and then like however many years or even decades later, they're like, oh, like we just found this out, and it's just like, bruh.
Snow noticed a cluster of deaths.
Sandwich
on Broad
people
Street in
stifled
Soho
them,
where
yep.
People used a communal water pump. So he removed the handle of the pump so nobody could use it, just to run a test. I'm sure the people living on Broad Street didn't really appreciate having to go somewhere else to find their water, but the deaths stopped. And when they investigated the water source, they found out that it was right next to a cesspool that had a crack in the brick, and the cesspool was getting into that water supply. Again, he published his results. Again, he was ignored.
Go figure, like people figure out lots of really important things and everyone just wants to ignore them.
Getting into that water supply. Again, he published his results. Again, he was ignored. I mean, the scientific community was starting to come around on germ theory as opposed to miasma theory, but miasma theory is what the general public had been going off of for a long time, and this nerd wasn't going to change that.
True. That does sound very like very much of a theme throughout history. Once like when you start like you kind of have like that shift in knowledge, I guess, and being like more progressive and it's like there's always like that weird pushback, you know, of like people they're like, oh, like I can't believe that you'd come and like say something so crazy like this, but like they're right, you know, it always causes problems.
It's like, imagine if some scientists today claim that the germ
I think a
theory
lot of
medicine
them
was
were
wrong and that
probably.
disease was actually caused by like fluctuations in the quantum field or something. We'd all be like, what? The river's getting worse and worse, cholera outbreaks left and right, and the population was growing, and still nothing was being done about this. And then 1858 happened. June of 1858 was an especially hot month, and that combined with some droughts upriver
Ew.
caused the Thames to evaporate. As the water level went down, the concentration of sewage went up, and the embankments of the Thames became
That's a real their
caked
wisps,
with
yeah.
tons and tons of human waste. Actually, not just human waste, but also animal waste, industrial waste, dead animals, dead
God.
fish, all washing up on the side and just putrefying in the sun. The smell from literally hundreds of years of human waste just is probably as bad as you can possibly imagine. I mean, it spread all over London, but especially down in the city center, right off the Thames, it was almost impossible to breathe. It became known as the Great Stink of 1858. And
The Great Stink of 1858. Oh man.
Right off the Thames, it was almost impossible to breathe. It became known as the Great Stink of 1858, and at long last, something was finally done about this problem. And you know why? Because this building right here, that's the Houses of Parliament. And you see that water right next to it?
It stunk.
That's the Thames. The lawmakers in Parliament literally had to attend meetings holding handkerchiefs. And again, they were mostly trying to cover up the smells, so they put what was called chloride of lime on their draperies. That was kind of an old folk remedy to get the miasma out of the air. When that didn't work, they just dumped it right into the river, which only made it more toxic. Finally realizing that there was no way around it, they passed a bill through in 18 days, which was a record at the time. They allocated £3 million to this project, which would be around £4 billion today.
Oh,
and
shit.
They assigned it to a civil engineer named Joseph Bazalgette. This was one of the biggest public works projects in human history. They built 1,100 miles of oversized
This dude looks like Abraham Lincoln.
sewers to accommodate for the growing population, and it worked so well, it's still in use in London today. And
That's
after
pretty
the new
cool.
sewer system was complete, London never had another cholera outbreak again. So John Snow was proven right, and the miasma theory faded into history. And number 5, they believe there was life on the moon. Briefly. Most of the stories in this video relate to Britain more than the United States, but this one is definitely a US thing. On August 21st of 1835, an article appeared in the New York Sun, which was a very brand new newspaper at the time. It was only a couple of years old.
To a point, but whatever. I mean, there's lots of slavery that goes on today. And I mean, this is in the UK, so I mean, I don't know how long they had slavery for, but I mean, like slavery is like a really big problem today. So, I mean, like everybody that wants to complain about it here, like why aren't they trying to advocate for everybody that is like that are literally slaves today?
But it referenced something that was published in the Edinburgh Journal of Science, which was a very respected scientific journal at the time. The article was about a new discovery.
Seems sewage pump they named after the
Now,
king.
if
What
that
an
name sounds familiar, you might recognize William Herschel, who was John Herschel's father. William Herschel discovered Uranus, and the Herschel Space Telescope was named after him. So yeah, his father was
okay. Yeah, okay. Actually, I didn't realize like that whole connection right there. Yeah, sweatshops are under, and not considered at all. You got slave laboring going on. You have literal slavery and labor camps and shit like that going on, and but everybody wants to make a big deal of it over here, even though like if I don't know, I guess I feel like if you really wanted to make a big deal out of slavery, maybe you should be advocating for those people today.
William Herschel discovered Uranus.
None of it ever gets mentioned.
So yeah, his father was a legend of science, but John Herschel had some accomplishments of his own. For one thing, he was an early photography pioneer. He actually created several of the different processes that were done in the early days of photography. In fact, he coined the term photography. He was also a respected astronomer. He discovered several galaxies, was the president of the Royal Astronomical Society 3 different times, and in 1883 he took a research trip to South Africa to catalog the southern sky. And it was there that he saw the eruption of Eta Carinae, which now looks like this.
Well, like the funny thing about that is though, it's kind of like I guess you better hope that your ancestry didn't own slaves, right? Or they weren't traders either. Because what was it? I forget what it's called, but like that was like the biggest slave trade deal. And it was like basically all white people, and they were getting sold by I think it was Africans were selling them. Let me see. Hold on. I like the names like on the tip of my tongue. Uh, the transatlantic. That's what it is. Transatlantic slave trade. I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't fucking remember it. It said 1500s to 1808. If you're getting paid, it's still a chance. You're a slave. Ain't shit change. No, I mean like literal. Like there's like literal slaves today. So I mean, it's like yeah, like you might be getting paid shit, but at least you're getting paid. Some of these people like they're not getting paid. Yours were just coal miners. I mean, I mean, I'm probably pretty confident in saying that my family tree probably definitely had slaves. Since the Koreans were pretty slave crazy. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say that I'm sure like I don't know who my birth parents are or anything like that, but I would assume that I'm gonna assume that you probably like down my ancestry like they probably did, or they were, you know, who knows. But I mean like they have like they had like a huge like slavery boom. The Middle East, and I mean, yeah, it's the Middle East, Africa, China. I mean, like it's like a big problem. But, like, you know, like nobody gives a shit about those people though, which is kind of sad because it's like, you know, like those a lot of those people, you know, have it pretty bad. Your ancestors got frog marched to Oklahoma by the government. Oh shit. Even poor people here are a million times better off than those in those areas. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, I think a lot of people always want to like, you know, it's always kind of like self related, and then they don't really want to acknowledge anything outside of like their bubble. But it's kind of like, well, if you're gonna like acknowledge one, you kind of have to acknowledge the other. Until the Japanese did too, but like yeah, the Koreans like Koreans got a little crazy. Koreans got a little crazy.
190 years later. Anyway, it was one of the
Dropped my lunch in a pail and went to town.
About. And that discovery was life on the moon. Not just life, but a whole civilization of different types of creatures, including giant birds, unicorns.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like a problem, you know. It's like yeah, like your life might not be all, you know, caviar and champagne every day, right? But I mean, at least you're not, I don't know, working in some factory not getting paid. Or like, you know, at least you can kind of like live where you want, and you know, you like no one's telling you can't go do things or buy things, or you know, you have like a social credit score, even though I think that, I don't know, that one keeps trying to like fucking show up.
Just life, but a whole civilization of different types.
Yeah,
of
like you got cartel shit go. I mean, yeah, that's
tailless beavers,
lots of bad things everywhere.
One-horned buffalo, furry-tailed giraffes, and a race of fur-covered winged humans building temples across the moon's surface.
I guess it's kind of like, I feel like I'm not saying that like, you can't complain about having hard times, you know, because like I mean, hard times are real for everybody, but I also feel like hard times here are you like it's not equivalent to some other places, you know, where people may not even have a choice in the situations that they're in, because you know, you have some pretty bad people that are forcing you into like labor camps and stuff like that. And so it's like, you know, it's not like, sure, you know, you know, like you may not have it the best or anything like that, but I mean, Um, I don't know. I'm not saying that you can't complain about it, but at the same time, it's like those people want to be like, you know, um, like this is literally like slavery, and it's like no, not really, but like not really, right? Like you can't really like you're not really like literally like some of those people. You know what I mean? Like it's like there's people that have it like 100 times worse than you, and I don't know if you can really like say that you're on the same level as those people. I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's like, like you can complain about it cuz I get it. It sucks and I think you should be able to, complain and like let it out. But at the same time, you see a lot of people in a lot of different rhetoric and a lot of different, kind of situations is they will be they will think that they're on the same level as some of those people over, like in some different countries where it is like it's like it's bad, like it's bad. And people have a hard time speak back. Yeah, that's true. You learn to keep your mouth shut, or in this case, thumbs quiet. Because you start. Oh, I don't think you start any shit. I think it's just kind of like a, um, like it's more just like in a acknowledgement. I don't think anybody's mad. I don't think you're getting anybody like riled up by any means. And it's like I can leave my job if I think I can do. Yeah, that is also true. The amount of people missing every year in the U.S. alone is crazy. Yo, yes, yeah, that is like that's actually like kind of scary too. And then it's like nobody really cares about that either, right? Like there's and like I feel like that's like in a lot of places, like and that's not just here. Like there's lots of places where people go missing all the time and like nobody gives a shit about them. And I feel like that's like children. It's like children and women. Like there's a lot of children and women that go missing and it's like god, it's like astronomical and it like I feel like that's kind of scary.
He even named the species Vespertilio homo.
Yeah, I
that
don't
means
think you're
Batman.
stirring anything up in
And apparently
anybody.
he was able to see all this stuff where other people couldn't because he was using a telescope, an immense telescope of an entirely new principle, as it was saying in The Sun. So this was actually a series of 6 articles that appeared over the next couple of months, and the public went crazy for it. It was super popular, not only in the US, it went wild all around the world. Sales of the New York Sun went through the roof, and they quickly became one of the most popular newspapers in the country. This was the early days of mass communication. Thanks to the telegram, things could
Stirring all the shit.
faster than ever before. This was kind of the first
Right, actually save children, right? I feel like that's something that's kind of lost nowadays, and I don't feel like that should be something that should ever be questioned or forgotten, right? But it's like I don't know how we got here. Like honestly don't. I don't know how we got here where like children are not even a priority anymore, and I feel like that makes me like really sad.
the telegram, things could spread all around the world
It's
faster
like
than
acid
ever
look through.
before.
Oh
This
yeah,
was
right.
kind of the first thing.
Or it's the lead paint. He had a little too much exposure to some arsenic and lead paint, and they looked through the telescope and was like, bro.
To ever go viral. This was a time of new scientific discoveries. Every other week there was some new groundbreaking technology, electricity, galvanism, steam engines, and now one of the most respected astronomers of all time is saying that there is a civilization of Batmen on the moon.
I kind of like the theory though. Let Batman be on the moon. I'm down with it. Then you talk about those under 8. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think unfortunately there's just gonna be people like that, and all you can really do is just either ignore it or I guess you could try and fight them, but it's probably not gonna like I don't think you're gonna change anybody's mind, You'd be in jail for neglect. Yeah, Batman moved to the moon. I think like I think children have become like a weird commodity in a way that like they're getting exploited, you know, on TikTok and family YouTube channels, family channels, like stuff like that. I don't really like that. And then it seems like when stuff actually goes really wrong, like nobody cares, right? Like kids go missing, kids are getting trafficked. There's all kinds of like bad shit going on, and it's like everybody just wants to sweep that under the rug, and it's just kind of like, oh, so like you're just happy to make money off of them, but like there's like fucking creeps everywhere, and like kids are getting snatched up, and that's not really like a big deal. I guess like that's what I've come to notice, and it seems a little ass backwards to me. Most average people think they can't do anything about it. They're just trudging through daily life. That is also very true. This is very true. And claiming normal social protections for them are big. Yeah. Well, I think that's like some like weird shit that's going on there, and I think that all needs to stop. Like that needs to stop. Like I ain't about that. That needs to get shut down. To the Batman. Yes. Go home, wait for hours to your parent. Yeah. I think a lot of kids kind of grew up that way too. What feels good to them, not what's important. Yeah, that's true. That is also true. And it's not like, I mean, I think there's probably only like so much influence you can have, because if you're a parent, obviously you're gonna parent your kids the way that you want to parent them, right? But then it also seems like there's a lot of intervening that is unnecessary, like when it comes to certain things. And then it seems like when the intervening needs to happen, it doesn't. To push political, yeah. See, like I don't like any of that, and that is kind of like how it kind of seems, which is unfortunate. Girlfriend just saw my phone, and now I have an unnecessarily long conversation about what she's just seen. What do you mean? She's like, what are you watching? It's like, excuse me, sir. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is that thing? Yeah, because it was super oh yeah. There's definitely people who don't need kids. That is true. That is true. There's people that should not be parents. I completely agree. A lot of them we have seen on here. I would say a lot of them we have seen on here. Like in the yeah, I mean, yeah, like the individual we saw last night. There's I mean like all you got to do is just like read the news sometimes, and it's absolutely horrific, you know, so it's like we just have to you know, I feel like some things like that needs to be dealt with. Zombie girl, zombie lady, because Alton. Right. Where's my walker with my tennis balls? She probably thinks I'm spending more money on you and not her. What should you say? You could just, I don't know, say no. And then go buy her some chicken nuggets. Yeah. War Master, how's it going? Bring back merry-go-rounds? Ooh, yeah. Wood chipper emo? Oh, I don't know if I can get away with that one. I don't know if I could get away with that one. I don't know. That one actually might get me in trouble. Sonya recommend like the content. Oh, thank you, War Master. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dogs steal those all the time. Yeah, that is true. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, chicken nuggets solve everything. So just be like, nah. Do you want some chicken nuggets? I promise you, it'll work. Who doesn't like chicken nuggets? I'm just saying.
Is saying that there is a civilization of
Who doesn't
Batman
want
on
some
the
nuggies?
moon.
Look, he looks like
Yeah,
he's so
astute
disappointed.
Scientific observers of this channel probably have already figured this out, but
How's it going, Tyler?
it was all made up. After the 6th article was posted, The Sun admitted that the whole
Controversial topic, which nuggets? I like, you know what? I'm not really picky, but it's probably because I'm just a gremlin. So, you're prepping dinner? Oh, well, have a good dinner. Thank you for coming by, though. I appreciate it. I like dino nuggets. I like nuggets from McDonald's. I don't know. Give me all the nuggies. Give me all the nuggets. I will eat all of them. Don't care. Don't care. If it's a nugget, I'm fucking eating it. Yeah, nuggets go hard all the time. I am a gremlin. Just cotton and mouse, but I didn't want to be in an awkward position right now. Oh no, Daniel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I like Wendy's nuggets. I don't know. You know what? I don't discriminate against the nuggets unless they're like vegan ones. Those are gross. Like then no, I'm good. But like other than that, I don't think I am biased a whole lot. Although I mean McDonald's nuggets are kind of nice sometimes though. Popcorn chicken's really good too. If you manage to make bad nuggets, or just like those like impossible meat nuggets or something, or like vegan nuggets, like ugh, no, those are, I don't consider those real nuggets.
whole thing was a hoax, just an entertainment to sell newspapers.
Chicken tendies, big fan of those too. Yep, big fan.
And it definitely did that. And believe it or not, people weren't even mad about it. They all just kind of accepted it as the joke.
Spicy nuggets are
laughed
pretty good
along with it.
too.
In fact, the Sun printed some lithographs of illustrations of what these creatures might look like, and people bought them up in droves. Yeah, even John Herschel appreciated the joke. At first. Apparently 10 years later, after being asked for the 5 millionth time about the moon people,
Oh,
he didn't think
no.
it was so funny anymore. So in 1840, a reporter named Richard Adams Locke came out as the author of these.
For the tangent, no, you're good. You are good. You are fine. See what he's doing with the breading. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm not. I ain't down with the vegan stuff. You know, like give me meat. That was a very political question. Yes, very, very, very spicy question.
Articles, and he claimed to have done it, well, to sell newspapers, obviously, but also to sort of satirize some of the more outlandish scientific claims of the day. One example from 1824 was a professor at Munich University who claimed to have found evidence of a civilization on the moon in his paper titled Discovery of Many Distinct Traces of Lunar Inhabitants, especially of one of their colossal buildings. Another person he was apparently satirizing was Reverend Thomas Dick, who had computed that the solar system contained 21.9 trillion inhabitants, including 4.
Yo, Daniel, don't. Just a pisser. Oh no, Daniel, no. Thank you for the super chat, though. But bro, no, don't make it worse. Don't make it worse. But if it's bad, you let him know. Yeah, I don't know. I'd just rather have the meat.
It computed that the solar system contained 21.9 trillion inhabitants, including 4.2 billion on the moon. This whole event became known as the Great Moon Hoax of 1835.
That's a very bold claim, because that's a lot.
And it's considered by many to be the greatest hoax of all time. So yeah, during a time of technological revolution, specifically communication technology, a media company.
21.9 trillion. Yeah, but then like The I don't know. Well, like, how would you know for sure, especially back then, right?
Published fake articles in order
Southern
to
fast food's pretty
make
bomb.
money. This sounds familiar. And I think maybe this is why I'm so fascinated with this time period, because there are a lot of parallels between now and then. I mean, again, we think of today as a time of massive change, but look at how life was before and after the Victorian period. Like I mentioned toilets earlier, before the Victorian age, people did their business in bedpans and bathed in washtubs in their bedrooms. The Victorians created the entire concept of a bathroom. There was an entire industry around ice because that was the only way to keep food from spoiling. By the end, electric refrigeration was common. Travel was basically something only rich people could do, and the fastest you could get anywhere was by horse. By 1900s, trains spanned continents, and there were
Like, that's pretty quick. Like, that's a pretty big leap. You know? Like, that is, I feel like that is a pretty big leap.
cars on the road. Interior lighting was only
Lives
done
in
by
your
candlelight and oil
Daniel.
lamps. Kitchens were basically rooms
damn,
built
man.
around a wood-fired oven or stove that you had to keep feeding with fuel. So much of life before gas stoves was arranged around storing and preparing food.
Oh yeah, Southern food. Yes, yes. Southern food is like very itis inducing.
Afterward, it was just a thing you scheduled into your day. And think about music. For all of
Heart-stopping.
human history before the invention of sound recording, the only way to experience music was to be physically in front of somebody playing it.
Oh,
So
that is
fancy
true.
houses had parlor rooms arranged around pianos, and it was important for somebody in the house to be able to play music for family entertainment and when guests came over. But then once Victrolas came out, parlors were centered around them. They were like the first entertainment center. So much of how we live today and how we understand the world got its start.
Some catfish, some chicken fried jambalaya. Oh yeah, right? Like, oh man. I there was a place when I lived down south, and they had like when it was crawfish season, you could go and you could get these trays in there by the pound, and they have like crawfish and potatoes and sausage and corn in it, and I don't know what they use for the spices or whatever. Man, like that shit was good. That was pretty good stuff.
Like the first entertainment center. So much of how we live today and how we understand the world got its start in the Victorian era. Everything changed.
It's
on a
far too
very
late for
fundamental
food. Yeah,
level.
I know, right?
So all this crazy that happened during the Victorian era, it was basically the birth pangs of the industrial world. And now today we're experiencing a new technological revolution that's changing everything about how we live and work. I mean, like, look at what I'm doing, YouTuber.
Yeah, right.
That is a job is only like barely over a decade old. We are in a
That is kind of weird to think about, right? Yeah. Or I mean, like what they just. Well, I mean, like this was from a few years. This is from 4 years ago. Because I got some email and said that like YouTube is celebrating like 20 years or something like that, and I was like, I mean, realistically, like that's really not that long ago. I mean, it feels like forever ago, and it makes me feel very old. But in retrospect, it's really not. YouTube's really not that old.
YouTuber. That is a job is only like barely over a decade old. We are in a
Ooh,
period of
corn batter,
transition, just like the
yeah.
Victorian age. And let's be honest with ourselves, it's getting kind of weird. Kids eating Tide Pods for fake internet posts, people eating sheep dewormer for a disease that we have a vaccine for. I'm pretty sure people in the future are going to look back at this time
We do?
period with a giant WTF as well. You know, just like the Victorian era was the birth pangs of the industrialized world, maybe we're currently experiencing the birth pangs of the information world. But hey.
I think what I find fascinating is that we have so much information at our fingertips nowadays, and somehow everybody is dumber. Like we have zero critical thinking anymore.
At least we're not drinking our own poop. All right, so let's get serious for
I
a
mean,
second. You know, we
I
got
bet
all these
some places
modern
are.
conveniences in our kitchens, and what are you doing? You getting fast food, eating frozen dinners? Come on, stop doing that to yourself. You should check out HelloFresh. HelloFresh delivers fully.
And you watched YouTube. Yeah, I had dial-up for like when the internet first came out.
Stocked meal
Alright,
kits
we'll watch
right to
his
your
sponsor
home. And let
ad.
me tell you why this is better than going to the store. First of all, it saves time. Second of all, a lot of the ingredients are bought direct from farmers, so it's fresher than what you get in the store. And some of it's stuff you can't even find in your local store.
That's the
And that's
best
part of the
way
fun of
for me to
HelloFresh.
do
You
this
get to try
too.
out new
Oh my
flavors,
gosh,
spices,
Daniel.
stuff that you never would have run into otherwise. And by the way, one of the things I always hear is people say like, well, I can't cook, so that's not a good solution for me. Actually, if you can't cook, you're the perfect candidate for HelloFresh. Because all the food is pre-proportioned to the exact amounts that you need, and the instructions walk you through it step by step, so you don't have to think at all. You just
Well, I mean, like, okay, so like, here's what I mean. Okay, so like, you can't, like, let's say you don't know how to change a light bulb, right? These people will instead go to TikTok or whatever and make a video of being like, I can't believe it. I don't know how to change a light bulb. Like, I can't believe these people do this or this and that. And it's like, okay, but like you could literally like Google. You could Google it. You could literally use YouTube of somebody telling you how to change a light bulb. Nobody thinks that. So it's kind of like we have like literally no critical thinking of like, I have this problem. So for to me to solve this problem, maybe I should use Google, maybe I should use YouTube, maybe I should use ChatGPT, Copilot, whatever the fuck, you know, you have so many avenues of things to help you solve a problem on how to do something, but nobody uses their brain that way anymore. You know, so it's just easier to be like, oh, well, like I guess I just can't do anything and I'm helpless and now I don't have lights on and because I can't change my light bulb. And it's kind of like, what?
Do what it says, and at the end you got this meal that's like the best thing you've ever cooked, and you just can't believe that you did that. Seriously, some of the meals I've gotten from HelloFresh are now like my favorite thing. It's fun. And I appreciate that they ship their food in recycled paper packaging to cut down on plastic waste. So
Untrustworthy news
site. HelloFresh is offering 14 free meals if you go to HelloFresh.com and enter JoeScott14 at the promo code at checkout. And by the way, just to give
Oh yeah, people would microwave their phone. Yeah, I mean, there are all kinds of crazy shit. But it's like, you know, it doesn't seem like anybody knows how to like. It's like almost like nobody has any problem-solving skills, which almost seems scarier too.
Everyone in the world, kiss my ass and suck
Slice the blood with a
dick,
potato. Oh yeah,
everyone.
with a potato.
give you an idea of how much food that is, I rarely can eat all of it in one sitting. I usually get 2 meals out of each one of these. So for me anyway, it's more like 28 meals. This is a lot of food, and they're even covering shipping, so you got nothing to lose. So yeah, if you've never done it, it's a whole
for them. Oh, was it? I've never tried any of these.
HelloFresh.com, enter JoeScott14.
I mean, I just cook.
Is down below. Big thanks to HelloFresh for supporting this video, and a huge shout out to the Answer Files on Patreon and the YouTube members that are helping to keep this channel afloat. I got some new members I want to shout out real quick. We got Daniel.
All right. Well, we did his sponsor and everything. This was like, it was interesting though. This was a good one. I liked it. Good. That's good. Good. Let's see. That's how you think and feel, right? But it almost like hinders you because like if it almost bleeds into like daily thing, like something that shouldn't be a big deal becomes a big deal. So then now we get stuck in like this weird realm of like people can't do anything. No, you call me a skiddiot sandwich. I mean, it's true, but no, he is not. No, Tox calls me a skiddiot sandwich, okay? So you want to talk talk about that. The intelligence has involved. Yeah, it is kind of scary. Well, because it's interesting because it's like we have so much information and at our fingertips, and nobody takes advantage of it. When you're just like, damn, it's just kind of like a big oof, you know? It's just a big oof. You want repeat rest? Yeah, I mean, like, I watch YouTube a lot, but then I also feel like if I'm interested in something, then I go read stuff about it, or I like, do a little extra like research of my own, but that's not like like a thing. He's an innocent egg, a good noodle. Man, do you see this? Do you see what you're doing to my chat talks? You're just pulling the wool over their eyes. Bruh. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, like, I cook pretty like basic stuff. I mean, I don't get too crazy cooking. I needed info on, and there's no books now. Is it like our library? Our library just says homeless people and Narcan everywhere. You know, because homeless people go into the library and OD, and then now the people that work at the library get to, give Narcan. Like real nice, right? You gonna make some sourdough this weekend? Hell yeah. I'm gonna make chicken fried steak maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow or Saturday, maybe. I think Saturday's supposed to be a little cooler, so maybe I'll make it tomorrow or Saturday. Having to pay a fee for using your head. Oh yeah, I know, right? I hope I'm dead by then. I do. Save a plate for you? Yes, sir. I also eat this food you speak of. For leftists, yeah. I mean, honestly, like Denver and Boulder are just like, ugh. You know, it's just like, ugh. Boulder especially though. Yeah, I'm gonna make some chicken fried steak on uh on Saturday, I think. Some mashed potatoes. Either I'm gonna do like corn or broccoli with it. Go to the library and watch a bum OD. Probably. I mean, probably. That's probably exactly what happens. Which is like despicable. The Samsung fridges with screens are gonna start getting mandatory ads. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember Talks telling me that too. Like, yeah. I had some fucked up shit. Yep, some mashed taters. Yep, it's gonna be a full meal. It's gonna be a full meal. Some country gravy, chicken fried steak, mashed taters, and one of the two vegetables. Shadow Wolf, how's it going? But yeah, I think that's what I'll make this weekend. I made this like, I don't know, like Mexican thing tonight. It wasn't bad. I think like the recipe, I think I would add some stuff to it, but it really wasn't bad. But hide the Good night, Daniel. Thank you for hanging out. Trying to I couldn't fatten Tox up if I tried, okay? This man can eat probably all day long and will always have a 6-pack, okay? If anything, I will fatten myself up before he gets fat. Hide the pickles. I can't even say anything to that. But yeah, Tox could eat, all day, every day, and I don't think Tox could get fat. Alright, guys. It is that time. Well, thank you for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate you guys being here. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. All of that good stuff. And then I will see you guys, Tuesday. I'm gonna be working on some stuff over the weekend, so. But yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you guys being here. I will see you guys Tuesday. But yeah, everyone have a good weekend. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. All of that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys Tuesday. Take it easy. Oh, I should probably rate somebody, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Let me look. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm new. Yes, be safe, you know, make good choices. Yeah, I'm new. Pro streamer moment. Where am I? Where am I? What am I doing here? When the fuck did we get ice cream? Right a while it feels like, yeah, cause well, like usually like most people aren't on, you know, like when I get off, like a lot of people seem like they get off like earlier than I do, so I don't always get like lucky enough to like, you know, like raid someone, so but alright. Alright guys. Now I'm leaving. Have a good rest of your week, good weekend, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys Tuesday.